So the group of Loranic, Torquil, and Thoric had headed down into the hidden basement of Nathaniel Everstone, a man who bequeathed his estate, his pension, and a last diary of what he was researching or what he was recording to Torquil. Torquil had it briefly before he found out there was some kind of cipher within the book itself. Not clear in any pictures. You guys decided to investigate his house. Not briefly, or briefly before that, you went on a bit of a sightseeing tour around Rackmere, where you currently find yourselves, seeing the art zealot's home, keeping an eye on some of the guard procedures, and briefly seeing one of the hospitals to the northern edge of town, the Hospital of Arias. Meanwhile, where you guys got the diary, the last will, all that stuff, you visited the Sanctum of Ash, where the priests of Vela conduct the final ceremonies of cremation to citizens and followers of the faith of the gods within this country. And thereafter meeting them and talking with the Ash Keeper in charge of that particular sanctum, Hendrik, the ever inquisitive man, found what seemed to be some kind of hidden entrance on southeast gardens, not far away from, well, a couple dozen or so yards away from the church in a water feature. And Torkel and Hendrik briefly investigated it, found out there's definitely some type of way of opening it, but you're kind of lost as the way what the explicit key or passcode or answers are for gaining entry. It is the 11th day of Walwell, still the first month of the year. It is a wet and windy spring. So for the likes of the three downstairs currently in this workshop, it is a welcome reprieve from the strong rainfall and the strong breeze coming in from the east. But what is not comfortable is the fact that when you headed down these stairs and opened up the door to this cellar and you were greeted by the workshop in front of you with torchlight, as soon as you kind of pervade yourself across the room, you saw a huge chunk of veinstone, the magical antithesis, a blank zone, if you will, of magical energy. And with that, I believe is Oranic, who had cast the light spell. Could be wrong, it could be Thoric. The wispy lights of magic just disappeared, and you were just covered in your torchlight. But you have a large workshop in front of you. It's got what seems to be two like drooping stands, like pits to your left and right in front of you from the door. It's stone walled around. At the far right hand corner, you can see the chunk of veinstone there on the floor, and a small rise and series of desks to the left hand corner of the workshop. And next to the veinstone, it's on like this rail system which goes left to right, and there's a series of pulleys and cranes and things around, and multiple different building materials. There's stone, there's clay pots, there's ceramics, there's pieces of glass, there's a whole spread of materials in here. And Torkel, seeing your predecessor, your visionary instructor's secret workshop that you found at the end of last game, the three of you are now in there currently. What do you guys get up to?
So, if I remember correctly, I know there's basically the Veinstone does not leave the country; it never leaves Erith. But what are the rules on it like being worked with? Like, is this something where like he's kept it a secret because he's had to, and because he's not supposed to be doing it, or is it because
Hmm.
he just wants a secret workshop? Which
Yeah,
understandable.
so Veinstone is very tightly regulated and controlled by the Church of Kenos, the basically Department of Infrastructure within Erith. It is harvested at Eland Quarry, but under the direction from the Church of Kenos and also the priests of Tyr, who use it, who mine the material from basically prison labor. Um, Most of Veinstone is transported either to the northern areas of the countryside or to Erith itself to build entire cities, which are where magic basically cannot be cast, both as a way to make society more equal and also to protect against their bitter rivals, a magocracy of high elves to the north of the country's borders. So Veinstone, you would know, it's pretty heavy. it's rare, it's expensive. You do not get veinstone. Like you can't just go and buy it. Like it's state sanctioned material. Same with like a lot of gold and copper mines, and silver mines within Erith. Like they would be under the control of like the Church of Kinos and Mina. So it's a state owned product, material. Sorry, I should say not product. And to have it in any personal quantity is suspicious. But then again, well, Torkel would know that your previous lecturer was a pretty high established member of both the Church of Bahamut and of Kinos as well. An avid researcher and explorator of the world and of natural minerals and building techniques. So it's not immediately like, oh my god, this is the worst thing you could find in a workshop. It's suspicious and unnerving because it's you don't expect us to see here. None of Rakmir is built with veinstone.
I was unaware that the departed was on such a level that he could have access to Veinstone. Was he working it for them? And he'll sort of look at Torkel. It's just sort
I am not aware of anything that suggests he would be working with it, but it is. I suppose it's not out of the realm of plausibilities.
well.
Can I just take like a quick scan around the room to see if there's anything like?
Yeah.
I work with stone quite a lot. Is there anything that's a little bit odd or a little bit off?
Yeah, make a perception check. Do you want to head further into the workshop?
Yeah, I want to like approach the. It's like on a pedestal or a table in the
Yeah,
middle.
it's on so like you've got these like kind of two drooping, I guess so it's only like pulley elevators to your left and right, and then past that there's like a rail system, and it's actually on like one of the carts on the rail system. This chunk of veinstone. It looks like it's going to be moved to a workshop or moved onto one of the elevators, which is currently lower down.
When the elevators just bring it up to like
This height,
table
yeah.
level. Yeah.
They bring it up to table level, yeah.
Now the perception check. Perception.
Yeah,
16.
16. Okay, yeah. So you smell like the brick of the area. You can smell like you can see the shining reflection of the torchlight of some of like the stone cutting tools, like woodworking tools. They're all immaculately laid up. As you like get closer to the cart, which has the veinstone in it, you see that there is basically circular around the cart dozens and dozens of pieces of paper that are not written in Immune. They seem to be matching this strange cipher symbols of what a lot you saw in the diary, and it's all kind of circular around the chunk of veinstone. It looks like walking into someone's. If you imagine like what that board where people put up like an information board and like the pins and stuff. Imagine that on the ground but circular around the cart, which has got the veinstone in it. There is a statue in the far north corner against the wall. It is of it's just a frame of a man standing there holding a jar. It looks like maybe like an old-fashioned. Yeah, it looks pretty heavily cracked as well. To the north, you can see to the northeast corner more stone cutting tools, small furnace, rugs where probably like you imagine there's be a seating area or rest area and stuff.
Okay.
There is a map if that's helpful.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Okay.
The notes that are they're in a circular, a semicircular around the elevator or pulley system that the block is on,
Yes.
and they're written in wording that's decipherable using the cipher, or they are written.
Possibly.
Okay.
Possibly. It would take some time. So I'm going to take you over to the map of this area, but be in mind Orly and Hendrik are not here, but I put your token down because of dynamic lighting.
Okay.
Oh,
And
wow.
this is the
Vein yeah.
Workshop is actually a bit bigger than I thought it was.
quite dark.
Are the
Yeah,
others
yeah.
of us allowed to move a bit?
Yes, you guys are allowed to move around, yeah.
So there's a furnace and stuff over here.
Yeah.
Here.
Mhm.
And that's the cracked statue.
Mm-hmm.
And these areas behind us.
Those are like the elevators that drop into the ground, which on the leftmost one can connect to the rail system here. And then there's a series of like cranes and pulleys and like unworked clay and stone on this one.
Mm.
But it is dropped down about 10 feet. So you do see a series of like lined up ladders like against the wall. So you imagine that if you wanted to like work on something with some height, you would start at the base and lower it down, and then you put the ladders or the scaffolding across from it so you can work from it from height as well.
I just realized why you pulled me into the scene.
Yeah, he said
I
to keep.
can't see anything anymore.
He said he was bringing
I'm
you two in.
I'm sorry. I was making a cup of coffee. I was. My mood is elsewhere. I'm sorry. Can you drag and drop me again, boss?
And
Yes.
Rackmere isn't made out of nowhere in Rackmere is made out of veinstone, but
No.
Erith is almost completely made out of veinstone, right?
A lot of it is, yeah, a lot of Erith, especially like Sanctuary, where the High Council of Hierophant sits, and the holiest parts of the city, Champions Rest. A lot of it is built out of veinstone, yeah.
What about the Charthorn Academy?
Yeah, a lot of that is built out of it. Mostly the base is of it. The Charlton Academy is quite a tall, spiraling series of towers. So as it gets further and further from the ground, it turns more into like Bastille-like and Greystone and stuff like that. But
And
nearly a lot of the cobbled streets are just veinstone. Yeah.
as a divine practitioner, do I feel any kind of like sucking or dampening or like being this close? I mean, I'm probably about here, this close to the baseline.
I mean, you've spent a lot of your life moving around Veinstone. It's not so much it feels like a pressure or a valve being turned off. It's just like an absence of magical power. It's like imagine that you can always like snap your fingers, and then suddenly you just can't. Like imagine because you're walking on the stone around the stone, you just suddenly can't snap your fingers. It doesn't feel insidious. It doesn't feel unnatural. It's just an absence of lack of ability.
Right. I think I'll turn back around to Loranok and Oric. The the investigation of these workshops is probably a little bit out of my depths, and I suggested we try and find a way to contact the other party members and have everybody down here. I suppose that 5 eyes is better than 3. Do any of you have any abilities to contact people over distances?
afraid-
I can hire a messenger. They can contact over distances.
Mm.
I'm afraid I also do not have that ability. Although I believe that Ollie has always been good at finding myself, really, whenever he needs to. So he did say he was coming back. I expect he shall come back soon.
Fair enough. Oh well, I suppose the only thing to do is find the messengers. I don't know how frequent or easily accessible they are in town.
Oh, the services are always available from further in, usually towards the center of town, so they get more access to the outskirts. But perhaps this is something we should resolve after the funeral itself.
That is a possibility. I do not want to lose any time. I think that. Can I wander back out, sort of like the stairways and just listen to see if I hear anything above us?
Yeah. So you want to like when you say listening, like are you listening for like anyone upstairs above you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, make a perception check. 8. Okay. Yeah, you go to that stairwell, the circular stairwell. It's revealed itself after you put the Drake's Sin bottle on that bookcase, and you listen out. And all you can hear is the wind beating against the windows upstairs and the like smattering of rain coming down and hitting the front door.
You said that there are notes around the Vainstone. Is there like any other notes or books or anything anywhere else in the room that we can see,
Yeah.
or is it?
When I was up here, I saw that there was stuff over there. I was going to ask actually.
Could I go over? There's on the map, but
yeah. So you want to head over there, Thoric. Yes, you find a series of etchings and drawings and works in progresses, but they are similarly detailed with the same symbols as the circular structure of paper around the Vainstone. They're not in Central Immune, Northern Immune, or Southern Immune, but yeah, they're similar to the paper around the Vainstone.
Okay. Is there any design, any specific design, or let's say bit of sketching or anything that might catch my attention out of all the stuff there?
Make a history check.
Oh boy.
14.
Not the worst.
No, unfortunately not. No.
Fair. Okay, well yeah, that's it then, yeah. Nothing really.
Do you guys want to head back towards the Sanctum of Ash for the miserable, wet, and cold funeral of Nathaniel Everstone?
Yeah, probably have to leave.
Yeah, get around to it. We can come back here.
Or what's
Hopefully.
the saying? It's like happy is the corpse that's rained on or something.
Is it? What?
Happy is the corpse that the rain rains on. Yeah.
Is there some Bahamut saying I'm too keen off to understand? Okay, so
Before we leave, I'd like to. There's scrap paper, not scrap paper. There's notes that like either circle or semicircle. But is there scrap paper up here, or even paper that's unwritten?
There's like a large quantity of spare paper which is yet to be used of parchment. Yes.
I'd like to take some paper. And sort of like when we close the door that we entered, leave it like in against the door.
Okay.
And then ever so slightly lightly, if I can, just put like a notch in the door, like where underneath where the paper, like the bottom of the paper would have been.
I see what you mean. So as an alert, just to see if someone else has put in their map.
Yeah, the paper's obviously obvious, but I want to try and make the notch in the door not too obvious, so that like if someone was to put the paper back in the door because they can obviously see it.
Yes.
If they're just off, I'll know where the bottom of the paper should have been.
Sure, that is no problem at all.
Cool.
Yep, that's no problem.
And then
So okay. Are you going to? I guess you're going to close it up fully. You're going to remove the bottle off the bookcase, so the.
I'm going to remove the bottle, empty it, and then lay it down on its side.
Okay.
Like get close to how I found it. Yeah.
Okay. No problem. All right. So the group of you journey through Rockmere. You can tell that the vegetation, the city of raspberries and strawberries and roses that glitters to the out of it is very much probably going to boom and grow pretty quickly. Once the sun starts to come out in the southern area of the Concord, we're going to have a big burst of flower growth. But in the meantime, as you head towards Memorial Field and to the Sanctum of Ash, and you come towards the front of it, you can start to see the gathering of people with umbrellas and coverings and leather coats. Again, people here, it's still very warm. Like even with this rain and this wind, it's still sitting between like 12 and 13 degrees Celsius. So still comfortable. So, people aren't wearing these big heavy like winter cloaks, but they're definitely wearing like leather jerkins and stuff like that to fight off the rain. and a crowd is definitely appearing. You're probably not much more minutes away from the proceedings starting to the hill. But you do see lined up against one of the far trees next to the front of the sanctum, you see both Hendrik and Orly. Orly, you found your way back to your companions. You thought the Sanctum of Ash was good to check as you knew about the funeral from the night before, and you found Hendrik slumped against a tree, seemingly um, in thought, in deep contemplation about something. And then briefly, as you guys kind of say hello, you start to see the group of the other three companions head over towards you guys, and the five of you are reunited just before the funeral proceedings are about to begin.
Ollie, it is good to see you. Are you feeling better now? You certainly did have quite a bit to drink on the during the festival.
A wee bit of a headache. We'll survive. What are you guys up to?
I was just showing our new friends around. It seems though they came here to see the sights as well as attend this event. And I was showing them some significant locations.
Find anything interesting?
We found some interesting things, but I think perhaps I will explain more after this event. I do not know if now is the time.
It was like a whole secret puzzle thing. It was great.
Oh,
Jesus.
the funeral, has that happened yet? Did I miss it?
It is about to occur.
Oh, great. Okay. Did you see Orly rubbing the temples of his head?
Yeah.
Clearly not in the mood he was the night before.
Hendrik, do you have anything to add to the conversation?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So, at the front of the Sanctum of Ash, the two front doors are open fully in the next few minutes. They're held open briefly as acolytes start to exit out, and they start to inform people that the body of Nathaniel will start to be carried up the hill to the east of the city itself, the town itself. And they ask you guys basically to form in like one group, and start. People can make their way early, or they can walk behind the body. And as people like confer and acolytes, come up to your group and say that the proceedings will start shortly, you see the Ash Keeper. You see Marcinio Dias, this older human man with his headdress on, with the ever-burning incense smoke pouring out the sides of this metal frame on the top of his skull, leave, and he walks out in front. He's got a black visor of thin linen in front of his eyes, so his face is obscured slightly. Very like ceremonial. And then behind him, you see 8 acolytes of Vela carrying on their shoulders, 4 on the left shoulders, 4 on the right shoulders, a wooden frame with a body on top of it, a dwarven-sized body, which has been wrapped in cloth, and the cloth has been ritually inscribed with the burial symbols of celestial language common to Central Union tongue. And you can smell, as soon as like it leaves the front of the building, you can smell just like the igniter fluid that the body has been soaked in, these rags have been soaked in. And there's no they walk out with the body and the rain droplets hit it, stuff like that. That doesn't seem to be alarming them too much, but it's just that like very, very fragrant sense of accelerant that has been added onto it. And it's just a simple, the Ash Keeper walks in front, the body behind with the acolytes carrying it. As you start to walk through Memorial Field, and some people in their own cluster start to talk. And it's at this point where you realize that there's a lot of people here. You're probably looking at just shy of maybe 200 people in total, including yourselves, following up the hill. As you guys are walking, you obviously gave the book over, Thoric, when you came earlier, and you see that in there's an acolyte just behind the body, which is carrying the book in the familiar wooden cover protective shelter that you brought it down in. So he's carrying that like in both arms extended out like a plank, and he's carrying it. And there's like a rhythmic walk to it. And as the procession starts to leave Memorial Field within the first couple hundred yards, a low rhythmic chant first begins from the back two carriers, and then it spreads onto the third rank, the second rank, and then the first rank. And then as they start to hit like this kind of repeating tone of the burial song of Vela, the Ashkeeper with his right hand outstretches a brazier from a swinging platform of steel, and it magically ignites with a deep purplish and blue tinged flame as he starts to dangle it, and the incense smoke that trails behind it starts to kind of almost I don't want to say unnaturally, but ceremonially from the wind. Doesn't matter if the wind is going east as a direction now, because you guys are heading north. The wind seems to drift up and bask the body in this purplish bluish tinged smoke as the walking continues, and you start to leave from the town gate, which travelers stand to the sides and guards have the gates open, and the procession leads out from the side of the old town walls. And then that's where you leave the quite easy going stone footings that you have and start to head up a dirt track, which has been heavily sodden and heavily wetted by the week's worth of rain. So there's that sweltering and shaking and coldness, unforgiving climb of it. It's not a big hill, but it's a decent way away. So you're probably walking for another 35 minutes, and there's some guests, some followers that slip. At no time does the Ashkeeper slip, nor does the 8 men or 8 acolytes, men and women carrying the body of Nathaniel, slip. And as you start to get to the site, to the hill, you see the huge funeral pyre of baled twine and sticks and logs that have been placed there to build a pyre. And the Ashkeeper ceremonially gets in position while the 8 acolytes go and lift the body on top of the pyre. And it's at this point where the bookkeeper that took the last rites book, a dais has been presented there, a stone dais, which looks very heavy, has been carried there probably days before, and the book is opened up. The lovely lattice corners of it, the gorgeous design of it, and the Ashkeeper casts a simple protection spell over the book, and you see there's almost like this bubble of water droplets which are appearing around it, so the water doesn't hit the actual book itself or the parchment paper, the valuable and rare parchment paper inside of the book. But what's most notable is just the breeze and the rain, and you understand that if there's going to be any word spoken, it's going to need to be shouted. It's uncomfortable, it's wet. The trees are very early starting to bud around this hill. And now that the book is presented, the Ashkeeper turns himself to the pyre, and the 8 acolytes take their knees beside the pyre, and they start to change into the next fulfillment of the chant of the impartation of soul from body. And the Ashkeeper begins with the ceremonial swinging of the brazier, as now, while they're conducting the last rites of Nathaniel, the opportunity is there for people to sign their last wills and rights and memories of Nathaniel into the book itself. So a small crowd starts to appear. Very, very organic. People spend as much time as they want on the book. I guess the party members are Torko. Obviously, you're going to get probably in line for this.
Yeah, can I just glance through the people who are stepping up to sign? Is his husband there, or his ex-husband there?
You met Eric once or twice. and you don't see Eric here.
And is there anybody who? I suppose they probably wouldn't line up, but is there anybody who's there who looks just a bit? Obviously, some people are going to feel weird and awkward just because it's a funeral. But does anybody seem a bit off, a bit shady, a bit reclusive? Sort of, not necessarily something that you would expect to see. I don't know. You know, like sometimes people just seem a bit nervous.
Out of it. Yeah, nervous. Yeah.
Does anyone give heebie-jeebies?
Yeah,
Bad vibes.
Not the heebie-jeebies check, please.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fairly uncomfortable situation.
Yeah,
The weather's
rain,
definitely not helping with matters. I mean, if you want to give a look through the crowd, you can either make a perception check or an insight check.
Can I roll the same thing?
Yeah. Okay. So are you just looking for the same thing just because it's a funeral and you're curious?
I am.
Better than an insight check.
Clues show themselves at the strangest times.
Fair enough. Yeah.
17.
Oh, not one.
So I think
The rain gets in your
Torkel.
eyes.
I think
It's me you're suspicious.
I think that it's an upsetness, but also the mystery of what you've discovered in the last hour or so has let your mind drift. And the people you're seeing, a lot of them are wearing pendants of Kinos, half a dozen or so wearing pendants of different other gods, but you mostly notice that there are pendants of Kinos, Bahamut, some of Baldry as well. So in this society, a lot of people have a day of choosing, where you choose which god that and you can change and chop and change as you go through life. People have different paths in life. And a lot of people wear a pendant or a ring or a bracelet to mark what they're lined with. And you don't see anything too suspicious from all that spread. Now, on the other hand, Hendrik, do you want to make a perception check or an insight check?
Yeah, 17.
I already did. I got 17.
17. Okay, no problem. 17. Okay, Hendrik. So you can see that there's people here who have, how would you put this? There's nothing heebie-jeebie, there's nothing creepy, there's nothing alarming about any funeral goers that you're seeing here. But on some people's faces, there's just like a little hint of surprise. Like it's like sudden. Like he was old. He was an experienced man. He'd been a lot across the world. You get the sense from like hearing people, seeing people's expressions and the way they're talking, like they expected him to being slain by some ice giant in some far northern expedition, or his ship would have been sunk on his way returning home. No one, the people that knew him, people that were his friends, people within the ministry of Kinos, from what you can hear and what you can glean, they didn't expect him to die in his own home. And that I think that to those people it brings a kind of solemn reality that life isn't always dramatic and as heroic as some people might think, that sometimes life just ends. And I think that's what you glean from those people.
I think that during this funeral, I'm standing next to Torkel just because he's the one. Like, I don't really know anyone here. I'm just gonna lean over to Torkel while this is all going on. Just Torkel, what was his name?
His name was Nathaniel Everstone.
That's all. I just nothing else.
Okay. Yeah. So Torkel, I guess, is anybody else going to get in queue to sign the book, or is it just going to be Torkel?
I will, but I want to wait for like a respectful amount of time because he knows Leonard has never known this person, so he's sort of waiting an amount of time before it's like, because obviously it's the friends, the family, the close friends, etc. And then eventually, I guess it opens more to the public. He's going to wait for that point because it's more the respect you have for anyone, really. Like,
but it's like the first section of the book is for people who actually have memories. The other section is people who are just paying respects, kind of deal.
Is it the norm for everyone here to sign it, or is it like
it would be expected if you showed up for a funeral, you would write something, just like a wishes for the afterlife within your next, existence within heaven. So it can be as stock and standard as you like. Yeah. The
If
equivalent.
that's the case, I'll probably do the same. I'll line up maybe with Liranok.
Okay. Yeah, that's no problem. So as it goes forward, obviously, Torkel, you're probably a little bit ahead of the queue, and when it gets to your opportunity to write in the book, now there's no like decorum about how long you can take because the book's pretty big, and stuff like that. And sometimes if it's like a well-known figure, maybe not as famous as this, they would have a second book or a third. If like they're especially well-known, like a celebrity or some kind of great saint. In that case, they probably have an entire library of people who can sign things. But anyway. So as you get to your position, Torkel, and you're not far off, what are you thinking about writing in this book?
Tough. I think something along the lines, probably more so to do with their friendship. Yeah, I think something like the comfort of, or the experience of having a friend to talk to may disappear, but not the memories of having discussed. And then something along the lines of new, like death is just another opportunity, new mysteries and experiences may reveal themselves.
Yeah. Okay. So you add that on, and it takes you a few moments. You know that the way the Ash Keepers bury people, they don't, unless it's explicitly asked for, Ash Keepers don't do the funeral goers interaction with the departing. That should have been done by the book or done personally with the body while it has been laid in at the Ash Keepers. Like this, the time of the Ash Keeper's responsibility is now to final rites, wish upon the body, pass on the soul. They're not occupied with the funeral goers at all. It's not like a Christian funeral where the priest will speak about the person. It's not that at all. It's very much like two separate things happening at once. So they're occupied doing that, speaking their language, their holy scripts, repeating the blessings, the protection wards. And as you finish off, as the crowd starts to get dimmer, why don't Orly and Loranek and Thorax, since you guys are further behind the back, why don't the group of you give me a perception check, please?
Sure thing.
Oh, 22. Very good. 3.
I'm hungover to shit.
Okay.
I perceive my head hurts.
So, Loranek and Orly, the two of you are discussing something. Thoric, so you're like thinking about your friend Torkel and you're acknowledging the day and thinking about what you're going to write, like in the last blessings. And at one point, you feel like the wind, this eastern strong wind, sort of dip a little bit, and you're like, oh, that's strange. And you kind of look up to like the east where the wind is coming, and that's when you see like a shape approaching, a couple hundred yards away, and it looks like an avian shape, and it gets closer and closer and closer and bigger and bigger.
Just as it's approaching,
Yes.
can I shift myself to be like in between it and the rest of the funeral? Like, am I able to make that movement?
Sure. Yes. Yeah, so you kind of make that movement, and it's it's getting closer and closer and larger, and as you look upon it, the clouds and the wind, you see surprisingly the shimmering of silver scales. You see the resplendent ribboning and vast scroll work of Bahamut scripture covering the body of a large silver dragon as it starts to coast on the winds of the storm air and breeze, fly in to it.
Is he hallucinating? Or do we all see this?
Currently, right now, Thoric is the only
Okay.
person that sees this.
Okay.
So Thoric, a lot of people are distracted looking around, and people don't want to look into the east because that's the way the rain is coming and the wind is coming. But you picked your head up at the right time and you see this coming. It's currently around 600-700 feet away, but is clearly the large body, and you can see, like, if you imagine, the best way to describe it is if you imagine a moving pillar of stone which has a huge resplendent, I guess, coat of arms. Imagine a dragon covered in coat of arms, parchment and symbology and religious texts, like a moving book almost built upon a dragon's frame coming towards you.
Thoric will immediately sort of kneel down, like, on one knee, sort of shield in one hand.
Yeah.
And start praying.
Yeah. Okay. So, you do that, and it's at this point that other funeral goers, see this mass, this avian, reptilian, draconic now in mind's vision's eyes approaching, and the rest of the party starts to see a draconic shape approach. It doesn't look threatening. It doesn't it's still like beating its wings, but and as it gets closer, 300-400 feet, it does from east to west. It lands on the small side of the hill, and the ground shakes. It lands about 100 yards away from you guys, and there's the presence of a colossal adult silver drake with its huge skeleton, not skeletal, I guess you would say, shining silver scales across its body with like this perfect white maw of teeth smiling. And then as soon as it appears, there's this torrent of like tornado winds, which lasts 3 or 4 seconds, and then the dragon is just gone. And then up from the brow of the hill, you see a draconic man, a dragonborn, which is very overweight, probably standing around 6 foot, but 6 foot tall and about 6 foot wide, so 3 foot in every direction, huge porous belly, and covered in the holy garb of the Church of Bahamut, with just this air of aura of peacefulness and smiling. And you start to see this shape change dragon start to walk towards the funeral procession.
I look to Laranok and kind of whisper. I assume everyone's real fucking quiet now. They're all kind of like in awe. I'll kind of like whisper over to Laranok. Must be an easy way to get around.
Being able to fly on your own wings would certainly make things easier.
Hey, Cypher.
Mm-hmm.
What's the chance that each of us has seen a dragon before in this, life?
You've definitely saw dragon bones, dragon bodies, probably captured dragons here or there. There are dragons within society that are ambivalent towards the Concord, and some that are helpful. Thoric, why don't you give me a history check with advantage to see if you recognize this drake?
History, is it?
Yes, with advantage. 5. So you knew who they are. You recognize like their name, but as much as history, you recognize this dragon to be Othrig Ralaisier, the Eastern Savant. I'll put that in chat.
Oh, thank God, I was there. I was going to go, I don't know how I'm going to spell this.
Othrig Ralaisier, the Eastern Savant. He is a very famous dragon. All of you are aware of Othrig because his lair, his library keep is in the eastern mountains of Erith, just across the lake. He is a protector, scholar extraordinaire. He guest lectures at the Charthorne Academy, much beloved by the Church of Bahamut. And the best way to put the societal view of what this drake is, it is one above a saint, but one below an angel. So they're above a saint in importance and religious significance, but not quite an angel. So, yes. Sorry, I will capitalize that.
Looks like
So
Nathaniel's kind of popular, eh?
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sounds like
So
man's a bit bigger deal than even we thought.
he has so when the dragon landed, it was notable that it didn't land on all fours, it landed quite bipedally. And as this dragon born shape now of the dragon, and you can tell it's like it's got the exact same scale, beauty to it. He starts to walk up the hill, and the ash keepers have kind of dulled their singing and looked up, but they're still keeping up with their thing. And with the kind of large gullet opening of the frame of the man, in this quite well practiced central immune, he says, "Oh, carry on. I'm apologies for my delay." And the ash keepers go back to their business. And he goes to the end of the queue and waits.
Not that far.
Very polite of him.
Having been at the Charthorn Academy for quite some time,
Yes.
I assume that he's like, have I seen him around before?
Yeah, you have seen Othdrag. Yeah, he mostly takes the form of a human when like human proportions are allowed. But one of the lecture halls he uses. He's in full draconic form. That's how big the lecture hall is.
Okay, cool. So like a colleague. Interesting.
Yeah.
Would like to roll an Arcana check. This form I see in front of me, is it an illusion or is it a shapeshift? Like that might be stupid. Like how he looks, is it entirely dependent on like how he chooses, or is it like you switch from one form to another?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Cool.
21. Yeah, you know that dragons, particularly the dragons that are aligned with this. Oh, you're quite adept at knowing this because of the Church of Bahamut has a certain rivalry with Tyr, and you would definitely be aware of Othtreg, and you know that from what you've learned within the Church of Tyr and read books around, that dragons are capable of polymorphing, which is not an illusion and is not it's a magical way of altering one's form to different proportions. So he's polymorphed into this form now.
So he has like chosen his clothes when he changed with being polymorph, right?
Yes. Yeah. He would choose his appearance when he polymorphs. Yeah.
I'm kind of so it's not gonna be as useful, but I would like to just sort of insight this guy with like an intensity that can only be described as eye fucking.
Sure. Yeah, make an insight check against Othtreg.
Okay, with advantage. 14. Nah, I'm not.
So he's a very imposing figure. It's one thing to read about a drake that can in a book. It's another thing to see the dragon show up.
Yeah.
And then he's acting very humble. Like some people have like left where they're positioned within the funeral crew and have went further back to restart to get a chance to speak to him, which is disrespectful.
That is disrespectful.
Yeah. I think it's more or less of what's more important. I'll get to that point, but
you
this
talk
is
to a
quite
dragon.
They don't get this opportunity ever again.
Yeah.
Oh no. See, Thork has just put himself in the position where now he can't go and small talk the dragon without being a hypocrite.
I mean, you can stand on one side and let people ahead of you, you know.
Oh, that's funny.
So the drake starts to move up through the queue, and you know you're more than half the people, and they're standing to your side, and definitely it's a talk of it, and he like very cautiously, not cautiously but respectfully says, "The day is about remembering Nathaniel. It is not about my arrival or my appearance. Please bear that in mind, folk," and stuff like that. He's very much prosing. Focus on what is in front of you, not what you've just seen. And some people ask, like, "Oh, how long are you staying?" And it's like, "The eastern winds allowed me to get here much sooner than I thought, but I am merely just here to pay respects to a fellow colleague of mine, and then I will be on my way." And you can overhear some of this because he's got quite a loud voice. You get the sense that he's echoing, making his voice louder than it is to show people that he's here visiting for an important duty. He's not here just to show up to answer everybody's questions.
Did he say because the southern winds?
Eastern winds.
Eastern winds.
Yeah.
That means he's from the east. Wait, eastern wind. Yeah, that means he's from the east. Then. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the Eastern Savant, so.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Although, having said that, doesn't necessarily mean he's staying in the East. It could just be that he's originally from the East. But anyway,
Yeah.
Moving on.
So so he's a very large, rotund dragonborn. He's probably the only example you guys have ever saw like an overweight, really, really bulbous dragonborn, because they stay pretty lean, they stay pretty muscular. So yeah. I mean, if any of you guys want to interact with Ostreg.
I would love to, but he said focus on the funeral first, so
Yeah.
of course
yeah.
Thork is going to
So-
follow that instruction.
So you guys all go through your signing of the book with what wishes that you wish to pass on, and then Ostreg gets to his point, and he manages to sign the book. Now, as he starts to side his way off to the pyre, you guys, just before you get a chance to really speak to him, the crescendoing of the chants of the burial rites are starting to finish. So you see that the pyre, the 10-foot tall pyre, which has like been laid with inscribed with Valen runes and symbols, the brazier that the Ashkeeper was swinging, the purplish flame, starts to get larger and larger, and actually it starts to climb up the chain and envelop his right hand, this blue, deep purple flame, with blue tips, and he simply takes the brazier out of his right hand with his left hand, and as his right hand is on fire, he walks up to the base of one of the struts of the pyre and puts his right hand on it, which just takes off as the entire structure starts to slowly get encompassed by purple flame. And the chants of the acolytes change, they mute and dull as they take a step back, and so does the Ashkeeper. And then he speaks his religious sermon to the pyre, last remaining words of it, shouting it out loud as is tradition. And yeah, the pyre is now lit. The sizzling pops and bursts of rain as there's the contact with the burning flames of the fire, and the smoke, the heavy smoke of it. So a lot of people don't stand on the western side of the pyre. They go move up to the north or the eastern side, so they get smoke blown into their face. And now, Torkel, do you see the body of your friend, confidant, lecturer, teacher start to burn, start to say goodbye from this realm?
I think that Talk was comfortable with that. He's lived long enough that he's probably seen a few less long-lived, friends pass away. So he gives a quick prayer to Kinos and to I forget who the deity of
Vela.
renewal in life is. Yeah, and just watches the fire.
Yeah. Okay, so while you're contemplating and thinking and wishing the best, as the smell of smoke fills your nostrils and all that, Ostreg is looking through the crowd, and he spots you, Torkel, and he starts to make his way over towards you.
Alrighty.
You, despite the polymorph nature of the spell, there's a certain weight shifting of his footfall, and like the mud and stuff like that. Like his feet and his like nice, well-fitted sandals start to sink in the mud slightly. And he walks up towards you and the five of your party, and he does the traditional bowing of Bahamut, and says to you, Torkel, student Torkel, I wondered if you would be able to make today. You were one of Nathaniel's favorite students.
Thank you. You are too kind. I would not have missed today for anything. It is unfortunate, but at least the ceremony has been relatively nice.
Nor I. I had to give warning to Balrazir that I'd be coasting by, lest I create a political discourse of a dragon attending another dragon's territory. Anyway, it is sad. It is the problem with mortals. You know them for such a short period of your own time, but to them it is their entire life.
I can see how that would be maybe not unusual, but sort of disconcerting if you were to live forever and you saw so many people pass.
Yes, yes. Where do you find yourselves? Where do you find yourself nowadays, Torkel? What are you studying? What are you researching? That is what Nathaniel would have wanted to hear about most. I honor his memory with asking such a question.
And I have left the Charthon Academy to pursue a larger goal. Me and Nathaniel discussed it. It is relatively intricate. Maybe a more fitting place for this discussion would be afterwards. But recently I found myself back home and now here, following after Nathaniel. There is some things I believed with his estate that still need to be ironed out.
I see, I see. I know Nathaniel never thought wrongly of adopting, but I'm sure that it's strange the prospect of children for peoples, creatures such as I, different from mortals. Lineage, legacy. What something, what someone is considered of after they are gone. It is the basis of what we study much at Bahamut, at his discretion. We learn so much more from scholars after they die than when they're currently alive. I am excited to see what works of Nathaniel are even more listened to and studied and researched than when he was alive. It is always the way when scholars die.
I suppose it is unfortunate to lose such a good guide. The things that Nathaniel taught me were intricate into the development of who I am and what I hope to achieve. It is sad to see him go, but all mortals, myself included, have their time.
That is quite true. And speaking of mortals, I'll stop using the word. I find it can make some people uncomfortable sometimes. This company that you have around you, you there. I see that you are of the Platinum Shield. Pleased to make your acquaintance, warrior.
Yeah, so Thoric is going to give a bow and Sir Ralliser, it's a pleasure to meet you. I wasn't told that you'd be visiting. It should have been your honor to bring the book, not mine.
Oh, you delivered the book. Well, thanks to you. And he gives his meaty, thick right hand for you to shake. Thank you very much for doing such a task.
It's no problem at all. It's an honor to merely be in your presence, sir.
As you're shaking his hand, the gauntlet of metal slightly creaks because of the strength that's in his right hand.
Sorry, what came to mind was the Predator arm clasp.
You son of a bitch.
So yeah, he says, Nathaniel was befitting of that book. Not many scholars nowadays outside of Erith are given the honor. I lobbied for its allowance.
It's one of the most elaborately decorated and well-made books I've ever seen, let alone held.
And every single one of them is an individual. None is alike. None is copied too strictly from the other. It is a work of art and a pairing to one's final goodbyes. Unique. And I see that you are of a not junior rank. Keep progressing. I am sure I will see much of your record about and your prestige as you climb the ranks of the shield. Remember, it is all about protecting knowledge and the people that facilitate it. And then he gives you a nod and turns towards Orly. Halfling. No, sorry. I get my. I have to study a book before I sometimes convene with people.
I'll interrupt and then I'll say gnome.
Thank you. And he's just like struggles what to say to you. He's just like okay, yeah, I got that wrong. What did I say now?
Yeah, Orly will cock his head back and he'll say,
Hello?
"You were hello."
Oh, sorry, I cut out there. Apologies, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
Go.
Yeah, Orly will cock his head back and he'll say, "You were talking about dragon territories. This dragon you mentioned. Where are they?"
Barazir. And he gives it a sneer, like a half smile. She is a southern drake, a few hundred miles east of Lakshmir. It is just courtesy of our kind to give warning that we are approaching, lest we think it is going to be a violent altercation. I sent word, blessed word, a few days ago to inform her, and I didn't hear a reply, but as long as she was aware, there are few drakes like her and I around, full adulthood reaching drakes. Ever since, well, I'm not sure much of a historian you are, but since Von Dare was destroyed, our kind came across the western shores of this great continent. But I was here long before that. I was tuteling and protecting the people of the Concord even before that island went asunder. She is a refugee of the destruction, you see, so she has had to cut her way in. But as far as I'm aware, she gets on well with the local enforcement as well enough as a drake can.
So she would be good among your type.
No, she unfortunately is she is a blue dragon. Guilt and greed and fear are still cornerstones of her personality, I assume. I have never met her. But there is still a respect one must have for the same kin that we are, despite how different our morals and our goals may be.
A blue dragon.
Yes.
What's the difference?
From I or from many other shades of color?
Other shades, yeah.
Well, blue drakes, they mostly desire coastal, dry, arid areas. They are capable of conjuring lightning as a tool, as a weapon. They seek burrows deep in the earth where they can, and are unnaturally speedy sometimes, but that is a mutation that I have only read about. I assume it's more or less poor authorship that prescribes them that ability. As long as it is not a red dragon, that is all that matters to me. They can be quite territorial and conquest-like. I see in her a certain ability to accept the status quo. I think that she attempted once to have a cult form around her, but I think that was sorted out by the officials from Breakwater, and the actual reliquaries of the church destroyed all of that.
You see Orly kind of getting a little bit disinterested, and before he finishes off, he'll call over him and he'll say, "What about green dragons?" What about them?
Mm,
And just to make it clear, Cypher,
Yeah.
Orly's not being very polite.
yeah, he says, oh, well, green drakes, I have not heard of an adult green drake in some time. They're mostly relegated to forest areas and edges of grassland. As far as I'm aware, mercenary companies take on the duty of hunting them for hide, scale, and bone before they ever reach such an age, for they are extremely dangerous plotters and poisoners of minds.
They're not good.
No. If you ever hear of an adulthood reaching Green One, then I'm sure record as much as you can and pass it on to the Charthorn Academy. And gives a look towards Thoric and Torkel. Will much be obliging over the information. But your kind, just with Thoric, have told us much about what it was like to live many years ago under the rule of the Draconid regime. But by that, much of what you can find will be in regional specific places where you can find such a creature. Of course, there is concentrated knowledge within Charthorn, but we always accept more.
And you know of no green drakes whatsoever. I'm gonna insight check this as well, Cypher.
Sure, yeah, make an insight check.
Can I insight check Orly?
Yes.
Pushing this colleague really hard.
Oh, I mean a dick.
Type
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, he's totally mining for information. He to the point of impoliteness with a full adult scholar silver dragon. Orly, you get the sense from the dragon that he's very well measured and his personality is a shield, and the jovial nature and the kind of almost relaxing of knowledge, you get the sense that he's not trying to obfuscate much from you. I don't want to say lie, but he seems to enjoy your questions, even though you're being rude about them. You get the sense that he's purposely ignoring that rudeness and probably and getting it from a sense of just being interested and being curious rather than anything else. But no, he answers and says, "No. I don't think Green Dragons lasted very long on Von Dare. I think the Reds hunted them for sport. So what is left is probably malcontents and small little spawning drakes. I'd be far more worried of a black drake than I would a green one, if I had to pick one in such terrain.
Is it still raining?
Yes.
I'd hate to interrupt, and Orly, I know that this conversation is something you're passionate about, and I give him like a look, like that kind of like when you're
Yeah.
when your friend's being like a bit annoying, and you're like, come on,
The little
what
brother,
are we doing here?
Golden, the little
Yeah.
brother.
Before we all catch a cold out in the rain, let us maybe, and I assume that the funeral's starting to wind down, right?
Yeah.
After
So,
the cremation.
yeah. Mhm.
I know, we all know of quite a good inn establishment. Perhaps we should retire to there.
Oh, I would love the invite. I would graciously accept if I was under a more freeing schedule, but I must return towards my study and get back towards Eastern Mountains. This was a fleeting visit. I made my entry as best as I could. I spoke of Nathaniel's brilliance, his adaptitude, his exploratory customs of going to every corner of the world, even better than I could, and he didn't even have wings.
Hmm.
But it has been entertaining, and I would say that Nathaniel would be proud to see you standing at the day of his cindering so well and so well put together, Torkel.
And I
But
appreciate it.
I must say my thanks to the priests of Vela and give farewells to anyone else around here. But if you ever find yourselves within the eastern mountains of Erith, track your way towards my abode. Or if I am lecturing within the Charthorn, seek me out there as well.
I'm sure we'll cross paths again. May the winds blow through.
Thank you. I have to now sail and soar against the wind, which will, if I wasn't so damn strong, it would have broken my back long years ago.
Such a noble and humble dragon you are.
You have to have something nowadays to differentiate yourself from one another. Farewell.
Farewell.
As Ulthreg leaves and starts to head towards other priests and other duties.
As soon as Elfreg is out of earshot, Torkel looks at Orly and he says, "So, green dragons, is there something you would like to share with the company?"
I need a drink. I'll just walk past him.
I look at Thoric like that kind of like, was that weird for you as well?
Thoric is like all giddy.
The kind of, am I the asshole here?
Thoric is too busy, like, internally fangirling over meeting. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Basically, yeah.
Fucking
Bless.
starstruck.
Oh my god. We have a simp in our midst.
Oh, yeah. Oh, your god.
Well, let us head back to the inn. We can take stock there. I'm going to start walking down the hill. I'm going to give one last glance to the people who are at the funeral, like to see if there's anybody lingering about, but then I'm just going to start walking.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few people still talking to maybe some of the Valen priests here and there. But yeah, it's definitely winding down. And because of the weather, a lot of people are leaving much sooner than they would be.
Yeah.
So yeah. As you guys start to head off towards, I guess, the Bed of Roses tap house, you're going back towards Sanson Square and where you guys have been previously before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
so.
Let's take a quick 10-minute break with that.
Beautiful. Hold a break. Be right back.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, when Ryan said, "I'll just wait for a dragon to show up" last session, I was like, "This fucker has no idea what's about to show." All right. Well, let's get back to not cutting stuff out of our D&D time, I guess. So as we come back into seeing the rest of you guys, you're heading towards the Bed of Roses tap house where you have previously stayed the last couple of nights. It's getting on for about three in the afternoon. After by the time you're done walking up to the funeral, walking back down, conversing with the Drake. And yeah, the wind is slightly picked up a little bit more. It's still raining. Yeah, you guys find yourselves in the welcome shelter of the Bed of Roses tap house. What do you guys get up to now?
Is PO here?
Is PO here? Yes, PO is here. Yeah, he's working.
I'll walk straight up to the bar and kind of nod towards PO if he catches me.
Yeah. He gives you a nod and says, I'm surprised you guys are out in that storm today.
Glad to be back.
Yeah. Pull your feet up. I'll come bring you guys around if you're paying.
Actually, could I just grab a bottle of something?
Sure.
I don't know, spirits or something.
How much gold do you have?
I have 10 gold pieces.
You can have a fancy bottle of wine for 10 gold if you want it.
That'll do. And a glass.
All right, cool. Yeah, you give him 10 gold pieces and he goes, "Oh, I'll need to order some more in if you're going to keep taking it off me like this."
I was about to say it's just the hair of the dog. That's not a fucking D&D thing, though.
No.
I'll thank him.
Yeah. Okay, so you going to buy a bottle and take it back to the table where your friends are all at.
Yep.
So it's the five of you in a small clustered corner in the Bed of Roses tap house. It's moderately filled. It's middle of the day. It'll probably get more increased as the day goes on. So yeah, what do you guys get up to?
I'm engrossed in my wine.
I'm having some food.
I'm going to do a quick look about the tavern. Is there anybody who looks like, or who rings a bell from the funeral
Funeral?
in the tavern?
Sure, make a perception check.
Spec money, no whammy, spec money, no whammy, spec money. Ah,
The
All
five
the
people in
whammies.
front of the 4 people in front of you.
okay. Big whammies. Cool. Yeah, and then I'm going to begin to tell Orly and Hendrik about the secret underground room of my colleague.
Okay, so you just basically just want to fill them into what you find at now. We can just
Yeah, just do like a replay rundown of like where we what happened when we arrived there. There's a secret room behind a bookcase that led to like some stairs, and we got down there, and there was a big block of
Veinstone.
Veinstone.
grindstone, yep, and some cryptic messages all around it, and it's kind of freaky.
Wait, what were the messages?
I don't know, we've not deciphered them yet. I'm unsure. I've not been able to use the cipher to break them down. We had to leave so that we could attend the funeral.
It's an actual cipher, not a different language.
No, it is a code, and I have the cipher to break it. Sorry, I have not had time to inspect it clearly, but I have a cipher, and there needs to be a code. So I'm assuming that these documents are written in some form of code that can be broken. It is not another language.
Can I look at them?
You can look at them if you wish to accompany us. I do not have the notes with me.
Yeah, you have to. You have to
okay.
go ahead.
They are on the floor. Yeah, I have not removed anything from the area.
Okay. What was your friend involved with?
I do
Before
not know.
passing.
That is why it is a mystery.
Wait, no one knows what he was doing? Like,
I mean,
his
he is a
general-
scholar, and he is often traveling the world to look at different creations and investigate different rock formations and minerals and different areas, quarries, etc., etc. He was a scholar, and so that is what his major was. But
Well,
that
it's
does
unusual for someone to have a piece of veinstone such like that. It is also not unusual. It is sorry. It's also not usual to have the company of dragons such as he. It seems as though he was a very high-ranking member of the church, so perhaps they had given him access to study.
It is not out of the realm of possibilities that he has legitimate access to someone who could give him Veinstone for a legitimate purpose. The Charthorn Academy is one of the most renowned places of learning in Erith, and he is a very renowned scholar within the Charthorn Academy. So it is possible that he was able to work on it completely legitimately, but the circumstances are interesting. And if he was working on it legitimately through his connections with the Charthorn Academy, would it not make more sense for these items to be held at the Charthorn Academy? As far as I am aware, there is also a workshop there, and he has an office. That's right, Cypher, yeah?
Yeah, he would, as a professor, lecturer, he would definitely have his own, access to laboratory, workshop, whatever takes your fancy. So yeah.
It's
Cypher.
strange to keep something legitimate underneath your house behind locked door.
Or alternatively, he could have been using, the actual Ministry of Masterworks within Rakmir, but you weren't. With his last deeds, with his last belongings, there was no mention of anything like that. You wanted to ask me a question, Stewie?
Yeah, how does logistics work for bringing Veinstone around?
You got the map up?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you see Vard.
Yeah.
So the quarry north of that, Eland, is where
Yeah.
Veinstone is mined. Is then transported to Vard, where then it gets transported on ferries to the river towards Erith.
Okay.
Towards the eastern side of Erith. Alternatively, it will go down the river systems into the actual main ocean, and then be transported up towards Oakheart, and then from Oakheart it could be wheeled up to Arborough Fort and Edgecrest and stuff like that. That's a very long journey for such a heavy material. Veinstone as a stone is denser, than regular stone of the same size. So it needs a lot of work and a lot of strength to move serious quantity of
I'm
it.
going to assume that these like wagons or caravans are heavily guarded.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, so like it would go out of Ard in towards the bay, just slightly north of Saltmarsh, and then it'll go up towards Oakhart. Then from Oakhart, there's a lot of infrastructure there, of huge, almost like trains. When I say trains, I mean steam trains. I mean trains of caravans,
Yes,
pulled
supply
by
trains.
supply trains, pulled by extremely strong beasts of burden to move it to Arborough Fort and stuff like that. Because a lot of Erith is a constantly growing city. It's a massive city, so it always needs veinstone. Because one of the big things over there is always building more with veinstone because it's a protective measure.
And I'm assuming Airbar is somewhat similar in that they're always going to be building more defenses to make it more secure.
Yeah, they are. It's just a question of it just takes time and takes money to move it farther.
Does Edgecrest itself get veinstone, or is it all to the fort?
No, there'll be security walls, defense lines that'll be built with it across the border with Tailland. You know, ever since the Treaty of Sacred Lands, with the peace with Tailland, the country has had the opportunity to do a massive defensive line with out and out veinstone unopposed from harassment.
Yeah, I imagine it's probably really helpful to have a defense that turns off the main offense of your opponent.
Yes, yeah. But you know, it's a lot of miles to cover with that stone.
Oh yeah, and we're working with presumably a finite resource.
Yeah. I mean, it's no lie that if you were standing in the same place 100 years ago, entire mountains have gone now of just veinstone. You know.
And the radius or distance of the effect from veinstone, is that does it get like obstructed with solid mass like walls and?
Yeah, I mean it depends on the density, you know. So the fact that you don't know what your magic will be like above on the street surface, but Nathaniel's workshop is like 40 feet below the ground, and it's
Sure,
like
so you wouldn't be able to detect it from up above if there was something like that below.
If there was something possibly. So like Erith, sometimes people say, oh, you need to be a good. Sometimes people are like, oh, you need to be a day's ride from Erith to even cast spells sometimes because the anti-magic field is so strong.
Okay.
From just the accumulation of how much veinstone's there. Yeah. Back to whoever's asking questions in fiction.
But yes, I see no reason for us to jump straight to foul play. There are certainly a myriad of reasons that he could have access to it. But perhaps that secret may lie within those notes. If we go back and return, if you are able to decipher them, maybe that will shed some more light.
I hope so. It would be good to know, or at least have some sort of understanding of what is happening there. It is just unusual. Nathaniel was not one, at least as far as I know, for keeping secrets. It is unusual to be bequeathed all of these items that lead to some sort of mystery. I would like to get to the bottom of it.
Perhaps he kept it a secret because such a resource, no matter what, would make him a target to have if it was known that he had it.
Potentially, it could be. I know that veinstone is heavily regulated, but I don't know what someone would particularly want. I mean, it is not a small amount, but if you understand my meaning, one block of veinstone is not going to change a city.
Well, if he doesn't have enough to have a real effect on something, then it makes the most sense that he was just studying it then.
It could have had effect on things that are local to it. If anything else was in there, he could have been studying how the effects work and perhaps looking for something either to heighten the effect of the veinstone or perhaps to dampen the effect of the veinstone. It is Difficult to say. We will have to break the knots and see what he was doing.
Would you like me to do that today, or is that should
What?
today be a moment of recovery for what has happened?
What time is it?
It's
3,
like
4
it's
o'clock?
like 3 p.m. Yeah.
I see no need to wait. I have made my peace with Nathaniel's death, and whilst attending his funeral was obviously bittersweet, I think that it is important for us to continue on at all pace. I do not feel comfortable having these untied threads.
Very well, but if you ever do feel that it is becoming too much, I would recommend rest. It is one thing to come to terms with something, but another to truly move on from it.
I appreciate
Agreed.
that.
Hmm.
Unless there is anything further that people wish to discuss or to do, I am going to take my leave and head back to Nathaniel's abode. I would invite everyone to join me if possible. I would
I'll go
really
with you.
appreciate your help.
Oh, the bodyguard's going with him. What a shock.
I'll go with you as well.
Maniacs.
Oh, what else are we going to do sitting here, anyways? I'll bring my bottle with me.
For such a small man, you put quite a lot of liquor away. Is it the extra pockets?
I don't usually drink.
I just shake my head at that.
I've known you for 2 days. Both days you ended up drunk. Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Nathaniel.
I think Leronak would probably just like hold Ollie back for a moment, just so they are like a little bit behind. Just so you can just talk to them during the walk. Are you okay, my friend? You were quite insistent on those questions. With Erith.
Sure.
Thank you.
Perfect.
We're insistent on those questions with Erith.
I, Mr. Dragon, I just don't trust him.
Not
Hey.
racist, just don't like them. Love me drink, love me halflings. Dragons.
Sorry. Very well, but he seemed to come in good faith. You do not necessarily need to trust him, but it is always wise to make a friend as opposed to an enemy.
I'll kind of stare at you, and dip my head a little bit, and I apologize for how I acted. For now, I need to let's take my mind off things.
If there's anything you wish to discuss, talk to me, then I am here. I will help you out. I will help out in any capacity that I can. But if it is not something you wish to discuss, then I will not push. Just know that I am here if you need it.
I appreciate it. Maybe some other time.
Lyra will give a sort of a beamy grin at that at least, because like, hey, it's helpful. It was something. Like, then very well then let us go. We shall see what mysteries await us.
Okay. So you
Go
guys
ahead to the house.
heading?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna head to the house. All right. Okay. So you head there. You again go through the same motions of unlocking the stairwell, and you're able to head back downstairs. Your piece of paper has not been disturbed. And you're
Sean is
back.
currently AFK for a minute.
Ooh, why did you say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No
just saying hello on the
Yeah.
call, so I don't think he'll be long.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, so I'll drag you guys back to the map. You're here, and you are in the cellar, the workshop of the dearly departed Nathaniel.
Yes. While we're waiting on Sean to return, Leronak will probably be walking around the edges.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had something spicy for dinner. And like just sort of checking out if there's anything there. Like markings or bookshelves or like anything just around the outskirts that we may have missed initially?
Sure. You can't use perception or investigation.
Perception's better, so I'll do that.
Okay.
Ooh, not bad.
Yeah. All right. So as you're walking around the edge, like getting a feel for the walls and walking around the corners of it, you get the sense that this workshop probably is older than the house. Like,
Ooh, so the house was built on top of it.
possibly. Now, and you get you look at the walls, look at the age of the walls, and you look at like the floor and the infrastructure. This structure, this pocket underneath the house, might have been used for something else. It probably wasn't always this. There's a lot of renovation here and there, and new infrastructure, new stone, the way of it. So it might have been used for something else at some point before Nathaniel used it for his workshop.
Oh, interesting. The workshop itself is pretty old. How old did the house look? Was that like, because I know there was some relatively new buildings.
It's in Old Town. Well, it's in the residential area side. It's not in Old Town. Probably like it's in the center. Yeah, probably like maybe 80, 100 years old.
Okay, and it looks like the workshop is going to be older than that then.
Yeah, I would say comparatively looking at that and the stone, like, and the way the stairwell is as well.
Okay. Do we get an inkling on how old it is, or is it just it's older? I know that, but nothing.
It's not. It's older. It's not super ancient. It's not like you're in some deep dark start of a dungeon. I don't want to say that. It's not that. It's clearly not that. But it's definitely like, yeah, it's older than the rest of the building. You're not sure what the purpose of a structure like this could have been used for. Tell you what. Why don't you roll me a history check, please?
Oh, I'm stunning at these. Thanks.
14.
Wow. Okay, that's better than expected, really.
So when Rakmir was a young, innocent little city in the southern parts of Erith, they, before the real establishment and outfitting of the Silver Templars within this region, the town of Rakmir is raided quite a lot from reavers and feral tribes from the eastern plains. So perhaps this might have been some shelter back in the day for townsfolk, or could have been a vault, could have to keep stuff safe when those raids were happening. But yeah, Rakmir did have a violent history. A good 500-600 years ago, when it wasn't as well protected as it is now.
Right.
What's the dust level like down here?
It's a good question. The dust on the tracks where the veinstone is on this little trolley looks like that veinstone trolley hasn't moved for a little while, but you're not leaving dust prints where you're stepping, so we probably get the sense that this place wasn't as crazily it wasn't abandoned for a long time, but the stone with its little cart has stayed there for much longer than anything else that's been left in the building. The like desk, it's got the scroll work and the paperwork and all that stuff. They are not covered in dust.
Is there a typical path down here of like I understand that there isn't that much dust and there isn't that many footprints or anything like that, but would I be able to have a look and see if there's kind of like wear and tear even on the ground itself?
Yeah, definitely give me an investigation check then, please.
Sure.
Hey DM, can I look for secret passages in the secret basement?
Yeah, actually, I was going to do the same thing. I was going to start knocking on walls to see if there's anything else.
Sure. Yeah. Both of you give me
Investigation, is it?
Inside.
Oh, well,
Investigation.
should I reroll or take those rolls, DM?
Yeah, you can reroll because you didn't.
Oh, wait, no, it was investigation. Hendrick's the one that rolled insight. Oh, wait, no.
You're Hendrick.
You're Hendrick.
There we go.
19. Okay, so Orly, I'll draw this for you on a path.
Oh, thank you.
Get my measuring stick out. Snap the center, snap the corner, linger. Okay, yeah. So it looks like mostly comes up here, goes to there, and here, and a little bit of just this.
I think you done it in GM there.
Oh shit, you're right.
I mean, that's the information you get in the GM layer. Get good.
Okay, perfect. See it now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it kind of just does this a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
And whereabouts is this the Veinstone?
It's this big red chunk here. Oh, why can't I get rid of that? Okay. Why isn't? Oh, here.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's it. That's a big red chunk there. Yeah. Hendrick, 19. You search the corners of the room. Takes you a bit of time. You look towards the ceiling, and you're looking around, and you're looking at the walls, and you're looking at the floors, and you're really searching around, and there's something a little bit alarming about something that you find. There are air holes. There is a breeze coming in. So at some point, this structure, this workshop, has had the forethought to have an intake of air coming into it. So there's a breeze coming through at like mirroring spots in the walls to allow airflow coming in.
Is this region known for like underground caverns at all, or is this probably just like hooked up to the ceiling? Maybe like history or something.
I mean, as I said, 22. I think possibly with Thoranic, you could maybe surmise this is probably like a long holdout shelter. There's probably some others like it for when this town was raided a lot more in the past.
Uh-huh.
Is Sean back yet? I think so.
Okay, everyone take a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go over the cipher, but I don't know if that's something you want to hold off on.
He's saying
until he gets back.
He's saying hello, but in Entish, so you know it takes forever.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with me. I need to go through the thought again, so I'll use this.
Go for it.
I'm sorry, you probably have described it. What is this? What's the statue? Like, is it?
It's like a man shape holding a big basin, like a big water jug.
Okay.
Is there water in the jug?
No, it's empty.
Maybe we put water in the jug.
I mean, it works for the bottle.
Christ.
Oh, you know, we're now just going to be like going through pouring water onto everything in this campaign.
Tim, I'd like to press everything in this room against everything else in this room and see if something happens.
We're going with the Monkey Island approach to puzzles.
Okay, I'm not gonna wait for Sean. Hey, DM, is there Torkel mentioned a cipher or notes somewhere in this room? Can I just go over that shit and look at it?
Yes, you can.
And use my brain.
Can I assist?
Are you trained in investigation?
In what way?
Are you proficient in it?
Oh yeah.
Sure, you can assist.
I thought you meant background wise.
No, I think he does already have advantage though because of his ability.
Oh, okay.
I already have advantage. Yeah.
Wait. Do you just get
Symbolic
advantage
fail.
on all investigation checks all the time, or what is the criteria for being at?
Yep. Investigate. It's the only thing my race gets. I get advantage on investigation and side checks.
Wait,
Okay.
what's your race?
It's a elf. I mean, nothing. Don't worry about it. I'll post it later.
No, that's fine. Just something going. I've been thinking you're a high elf the whole time.
Don't worry about it.
That's fair enough.
No, I'm a perfectly normal human.
To be fair,
Man.
you guys don't even know he's an elf yet because he hasn't taken the.
No, I just meant that out of character, but
Yeah.
like as far as I'm aware, he's
Sure. Give
someone.
me an investigation check.
Investigation. Oh, okay.
Fucking 19.
All right. So 4 hours go past
Yeah.
until you figure out how to understand this cipher. It is a very complicated cipher. It is constantly doubling on itself to confuse someone trying to study it. I mean, you literally almost need a natural 20 to get it. So, Hendrik was just investigating the cipher, which I probably assume you would have done anyway, Torkel. Let him have a crack at it. If he's not muted.
If you want to, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. I would
just
assist
like
in
a-
whatever way I
Yeah.
can to help them with this.
if you want me to like work on this for the rest of the night, sort of thing, like okay, well, let's go back
Well,
to
we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
the. Okay.
So, as you're, let me just click up to 7 o'clock here on my little calendar, so we know what time it is. You spend 4 hours spending, processing, breaking it down, studying it, until you feel like you can get to a point where you can take a piece of paper and start to break it down. From the pieces of paper you have before you, you can start to analyze a timeline of entries. Do you want to start with the first one?
I will. Sure. Yes, I will humor the DM and start with the first one.
Thank you. So you spend another decent amount of time breaking that down. Okay. So yeah, you spend it breaking that down. I will.
I think for everyone else, like watching, after the first hour of just my character sitting there, and there's no like evidence of him getting bored or losing focus or like that, and he doesn't ever say anything. He's just sitting there staring at this, like holding the paper in his left hand and like writing his notebook on the right, and there's no like boredom at all.
Highly involved, highly intrigued. Yeah, so you guys are like probably like a bit bored of him doing all this work. So I'm gonna read off the first entry, and then I'll post it in the chat. So unless Sean, you want to read it as your character?
Yeah, I don't mind reading it.
Alternatively, you just message it to me and I keep it a secret.
I mean, that's true.
I mean, yeah,
That's fair.
sure. I mean, you're the one. You're the one that I want to have secrets. Sure, I'll post it to you.
Torkel's playing tic-tac-toe in the dust.
Make sure the date is in this one. So it's dated. That's the year that this first entry is on. Bear in mind the current year that you're in is 1600.
You said 1604 is the current date?
1600. Just flat
1600.
1600. And this is the first dated entry.
Okay, I'm looking here.
Now it comes to attention of you guys being like, what does it mean?
The numbers,
What do the
Mason.
numbers mean, Mason?
The numbers, Mason.
Reznov died in that prison.
Oh shit, I was gonna do something, I forgot what it was.
Okay. He was interested in the Vein-Stone. It seems innocuous enough. Okay. Nothing of great interest though. He might have just been doing experiments down here. Okay. Yeah, is this gonna be like takes 4 hours to well no, it took all that time to break it. Now that I've broken it I can understand this.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, do you want me to just post the transcript to the rest of the party, or do you want to keep it to yourself?
Yeah, I guess that'd be fair. I shouldn't be an asshole like that.
Okay. And we'll post it in Discord. That's probably easier to read than Roll20.
Because there might be a lot of these.
Yeah.
1447. Wait, what? You say the current year's 1600?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. To get my legend keeper up.
What does it all mean?
Maps, show me the maps. Okay, Ellen, where the fuck is that?
Yeah.
It's the mine.
It looks like he's got an in.
Oh. Okay.
This is before you're born, right?
I'll wait for my. Hold on. Yeah, like 3 years before. No. It's. I would have been born in 1350. Yeah, I'd been born in 1350.
Yeah. If you're 172.
Oh wait, no, yeah, sorry, no, wrong. Yeah, I'm not 250. I'm 172. So yeah, I would have been born. Maths, someone. 1600.
Sorry, wait, how old are you?
1428.
You would
1428.
have been like 10.
1428. Yeah, so I would have been. Yeah, I would have been. What is this? 1447. So I would have been. Yeah, I would have been 19.
19,
Just to be
18, 20.
As a dwarf, legitimately, yeah, very, very young.
Rather innocuous, no.
Do you want to decipher the next one?
Yeah. And we just post in the group chat. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. This one is dated in 1479.
See, with my understanding of stoneworking and different materials and various different igneous rocks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is veinstone particularly dense? I.e.,
Very heavy.
Yeah,
Very
okay.
heavy. Yeah.
Okay.
It to cut the veinstone into sections takes a monumental amount of strength and angle and technique.
Like roughly just eyeballing it, the slab of veinstone there. Can I get a rough idea of weight and value?
Use your stone cutting skill.
Hey, this is great as a callback. Cool. Stone cutting.
I think there's something you have as a dwarf.
Stone. I have stone cutting. Oh god, so good. Whenever make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework, you're considered proficient in history skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check instead of your non-proficiency bonus. So, my proficiency bonus is 2.
Mm-hmm. So it'd be 4.
Plus 4. I already have a plus 3, so it's just a plus 4, so it's a d20 plus 4.
Yeah.
Slash R 1d20 plus 4, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a d10. 20 plus 4. 8.
Yeah. That's fine. This chunk of stone in front of you that's about like 4 foot by 4 foot probably weighs 350 pounds.
Okay.
So it's just as heavy as Thoric.
Yep. That's dense.
It's dense. Very dense. And I'll post the next one. Do you want to try and move the vein stone at all, or like?
No, I don't even want to touch it.
Okay.
32 years later.
Yeah, this academic is bugging these guys for 32 years.
Sounds like he was going to go exploring, which is, as far as we're aware, he did. So he was going. He
Yeah.
traveled a lot, didn't he?
Well, this is 120 years ago, so yeah, he would have been able to explore the hell out of some places and then come back. Okay. Yeah, you got the others?
Yeah. So while you are deciphering and reading Hendrik, Loranic.
Sorry. See, when we came back to the door, the
Yes.
piece of paper, was it in the same place?
Yes,
Yes.
it was. Yeah.
Okay, thank fuck. Okay, good.
Loranic, you, how would I put this? With your passive perception at the north end of the room, you hear a slight like grumbling of noise on the frame behind you of a man.
On the frame.
Like the stone shape.
Oh, right, the statue. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, if I'm hearing any kind of noise coming from the statue, I'll be looking and paying attention to see what's going on. Like, is it like the statue's moving at all, or?
It's looks like its head is slightly turning and taking in the room.
Ooh.
Password.
Okay.
He's the only one who notices this, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Leonardo will actually. I'm assuming, like, is it like wood or stone floor? I presume.
It's a wooden layer over a stone floor.
Cool. Leonardo will pretty much get everyone's attention by not like fully slamming it, but he'll just sort of bang his quarterstaff onto the floor enough
Yeah.
to where that'll catch people's attention.
Mm-hmm.
You could just call us over. What's up?
Yeah. But then he's just going to sort of gesture his, which I presume is still turning. Like, is it keep like consistently doing it, or?
It's like turned, scanned from your left to your right, like done that.
But it's just like keeps doing that, is it? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's done one rotation by the time that you alert your party.
It seems the statue is not only a statue.
How so?
Just gestures at the statues' heads generally don't move.
Can I use my stone cutting expertise to inspect the statue and its stone makeup?
Sure.
Is this a man wearing a stone suit?
Polymorph,
Yeah.
the dragon.
So as you start to walk up towards it, the jaw slightly cracks open of the stone. And as you walk towards it, in this guttural cracking of like clay and mud and moving of earth. You hear a noise come out of its mouth, almost questioning.
You okay, statue?
Do you guys reply to it? Is that what you say?
What does it say?
It's just this. You don't understand it. You have no idea what language it speaks.
Oh, right. I was waiting for the question.
No. It sounds like
Um,
an earth slide coming out of his mouth.
Yeah.
I would
if
like to hide. Can I hide?
Sure. What do you hide behind?
Thor,
Is this thing an upper level or just a different like?
It's a raised
flooring?
platform about 5 feet, so you could hide behind it if you wanted.
Yeah, sick. It's not stealth.
Mm-hmm.
I actually asked the statue, like, everything okay?
It looks at you, Thoric, and repeats the same noise.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
What Nathaniel Everstone was a dwarf, or what race was he?
He's a dwarf. He was a dwarf, yeah.
And it's
Is he not speaking Dwarvish?
Dwarvish.
No.
What material is the stone made out of?
Stone?
What vein stone or like granite?
Basalt. Basalt.
Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. I don't think I can. Okay, well, I'm not gonna fuck with this thing. Actually, I'm gonna give it plenty of space.
I'm going to say friends and dwarf to it. I know it's not speaking dwarf, but I'm just going to say that.
Bell.
Meloth. If you don't give me peace, Orly, bang your head against the stone.
All right. So with that, with the questioning again, the mouth snaps shut, the head goes forward as it steps off its dais and starts to step down off its raised platform and walk towards Loranic.
Leonard will hold his position, but like ready if it does happen to be like hostile or anything. Like, or if it does anything like that, he's ready for it, but he's not going to move immediately because we don't know if it's aggressive yet.
So it steps up to you. It lifts the massive basin over its head and then tries to just bring it down on your skull.
Yeah, so as soon as it looks like that, he's gonna like try and jump
Yeah.
back and meet effectively.
Yeah, and let's roll initiative.
Cool.
I think it's trying to talk to us.
It's using the universal language of force.
16 for me.
Oh boy, I can almost physically not beat that. Yeah, that's about right.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
Should it be large size?
I don't know if it should or not.
The statue
No,
itself
medium element,
is-
medium creature.
Is it okay? It's the statue in the map is large.
Yeah.
Do-
Oh, so you're saying I should give it more hit points because it's the larger creature?
No.
Yeah, 100%.
No,
Do it.
just extend its size.
Do it
Not what he's
100%.
saying at all.
Make it more difficult. Do it.
I mean, I'm not gonna be
plan this
I'm not gonna be
expertly,
a tank,
Cameron.
so
You
yeah,
should do
sure.
nothing of the sort.
Do it.
Okay, there we go.
Hey,
I'm okay with this.
I have a quick query because I don't really understand how Roll20 works. I have 0 second level spells, but 2 third level spells. But I don't have any third level spell slots, and I have 2 second level spell slots, so I don't think that's
What the
stealth.
fuck is your character?
Yeah, you should not have third level spells at this point.
No. He has no. You've got 4 slots of 4 first level. You've got 2 slots of second level. You just haven't added. Oh, your third level slots are there because I think of your class. I think of your background.
I have identify. My class gives me identify, searing smite, heat metal, and magic weapon.
Then I don't know
No.
why.
I don't know why I've been playing
What-
Sphere
what-
or Scorching Ray. I don't know why. Scorching Ray. Is Scorching Ray a third level spell?
No.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's because you can
I thought
upcast
Scorching
it.
Ray was a cantrip.
It's because you can upcast it, I think.
Surely that shouldn't be there.
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Only thing I can think would be because I think you originally said you were a light cleric.
Yeah, that's true.
And,
Actually,
those spells are something the light cleric gets, I think. So it could be that you put them there while you were still thinking on it.
So true. I also don't have Identify or Searing Smite or Heat Metal or Magic Weapons. It looks like I've still got the light spells, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can drag them all in from the SRD. You can just drag
Okay.
the spells in, and then get rid of Flaming Sphere and Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's. Have
I'll
you
fuck
clicked?
around with that.
Yeah, click initiative, by the way, as well.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm living up to Korgak's legacy.
It's so bad. You got a negative? Oh, you got one.
Not quite.
Come back to me when you start rolling -3. Okay?
I'm gonna get there eventually. I've yet to roll it. I think my combined initiative on this campaign is currently 2.
Nice.
Hmm.
Nice. We played for 4 years, and I think that combined initiative was 2. So.
yeah, true.
Hell yeah, brother!
All right.
I'm so fast.
Fast as
Okay.
fuck, boy.
The animated statue of a man is going to swing down the huge frame of the mason jar that it was holding in its palms against your head, Lyranic.
Carry on.
So this
No,
says
this-
bite. This is bite, but it's going to be a slam attack.
This was Ryan's campaign. I'd expect a crit, but
15.
nope, that misses.
Okay, and then it tries to kick you with its foot.
Carry on.
23
That one definitely hits.
for 4 slashing with some of the pointed claws of it.
Let give me 1 second.
I think
he's a
Lorena
target
probably
within
ducks
5
out.
feet. I am going to use my reaction to intercept it.
Okay, what does that do?
I'll post it here.
You can reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your finish modifier 10 minus 0. Okay, yeah. Roll 1d10 plus 2.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So what happens is the gargoyle steps up, tries to swing it down. You step back. The foot goes up, and then the shield just comes across your face before the foot connects with your chest, and ping, and just this solid thud as the shield echoes from the recoil of the stone statue.
I can just imagine it being like he's 20 strength. That shield like budges a little bit, and then it's like, "Fuck, that's
Yeah.
strong."
All right. Okay.
Yeah, but he'll like literally nod and be like, "Ah, thank you."
Yeah. And with that, Thoric, it is now your turn.
Zach.
It's stone.
Sorry.
Actually, no. Orly should be first.
wait,
Orly
sorry.
has a higher.
Orly,
Orly has a
well, which
higher-
one do you want to go first?
No, Orly has a higher
Dex.
initiative. It has higher dex. So Orly goes
Okay.
first.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. That's true. Yep. Orly, go ahead.
Alrighty. I shall take a shot with my crossbow.
Okay.
Am I hidden? Is this sneak anyways, right?
Yeah, you get sneak attack regardless.
'Cause
You're
I
hidden
exist.
behind that. So if you like poke your head up above that and fire out, you would still be hidden, so you get advantage and also sneak attack.
Am I tall enough is what I mean.
What height are you?
And you're like 4 foot tall, Max.
Uno momento. 3 4 4.
You can peek your head around this side here.
Yeah,
and then
sure.
just
I'll do that.
fire. Yeah.
Alrighty. So this is that advantage, right?
Advantage, yeah, because you were
Yep.
hidden. Yeah. 25, 20.
Cool.
Jeez.
Nice.
Nice, yeah. 8 piercing. All right, okay.
And can I bonus action fire again with
You can, but roll
crossbow
sneak
expert?
attack first. Roll sneak attack first.
your thing? Why is it not?
No idea.
I mean,
I think
I
I think
2d6,
you're
right?
all 3d6 damage at this level.
think it's 2d6.
I think it's
I have it in
2d6.
the global, but I didn't. I forgot to
Oh,
turn it on.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's fine. 2d6.
Yeah, it's 2d6 until 5th level. Okay, yeah, 5. All right, okay.
I've
So,
turned.
yeah. All right. So you fire the crossbow into it, you're shooting into a stone mass,
Yep.
and it cracks a little bit of stone, and it does not do the full amount of piercing as you had
Yep.
hoped. But
Makes
you can use
sense.
a bonus action to fire if you want.
Cool.
14. Just 14, because you're not rolling with advantage, because you would have been not hidden on this second shot, because you revealed yourself for the first one.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I think that's actually no, sorry. No, that doesn't make any sense, because if you were hidden, yeah, 16 does hit. Yeah.
No, it's you reveal yourself on the first attack.
Is it? Oh, okay. Thanks
Yeah.
for clearing that
I
up.
think it's a
Yes.
special ability for range to not reveal yourself or something.
Might be in the
There's-
assassins, maybe.
No, there's a feat. I know there's a feat called Skulker, which is you don't reveal yourself on a missed attack, but otherwise it would get out of hand. But yeah, basically, as soon as you're making an attack when you're hidden, it immediately reveals yourself.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Probably not used to dealing with that, because rogues don't tend to multi-attack more than once. Okay, so 14 misses. It glances off the shoulder blade.
Yep. I shall go back to where I was.
Yeah, Thoric, your turn.
I'm going to take a nice hefty step forward here
Mm-hmm.
and attempt to bunk it with my warhammer.
Yep.
The two tanky tanks are in front of it.
Yeah, that hits. Wow.
Fucking Christ, you hit.
I think I bunked it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
All right. Okay, Torkel, your turn. And then Hendrik up next.
What weapon does it have? What weapon is it holding?
It's got a big stone jar.
Okay. I will cast. I am going to cast Bless on dos tres.
Okay. And what's your
Does-
spell casting modifier? Or what's your spell casting ability?
Wisdom.
Can you give me a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, I forgot. We're in the bad place.
Oh, right.
No.
You go to cast a spell and nothing happens.
Did I lose the spell slot?
That's a spell slot gone.
Great. In that case, of my action.
That is your action, yeah.
Great. Okay. I will then. We don't need torches in here. There's light here already.
Yeah, there's a torch held by you guys have got low light vision, but there was a torch held by what's his name? Thoric.
Not a torch. I have light, so I can just cast light on my weapon or shield or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
but-
that has not happened.
Yeah,
No,
we can't do
'cause
that. Also,
Rainstone.
we're next to the anti-magic, remember?
Oh yeah,
It-
true. Anti-magic.
As soon as we entered, I think, or more or less,
Yeah,
it killed
Oh,
the
yeah.
magic
I
light.
I thought someone had a torch.
We did originally.
I had a torch. That's why I'm asking. Like, once we came in here, what's the
Yeah,
like?
I mean,
is my torch still
yeah.
required? It's just from my shield, because if the torch
Yeah.
is still required, I'll have.
Well, how about
torch.
this? How about this? Well, say you guys have been in this room for like a good couple hours. You would have put some light sources in, so I'll just turn on the whole lighting.
Are there like
There are light
sconces
sources
in the room?
there are sconces
Yeah.
or like these
Or
things
you
back
just
here.
lit a couple of them or whatever, for what we were
Yeah.
investigating.
Yeah,
Does-
there's empty torches.
Does
Yeah,
dark
so-
vision work with the Veinstone being there? Does that counter
A
dark
natural
vision?
ability, not
That's
a magical ability.
that's an evolutionary thing. That
Yeah,
isn't a,
okay.
that isn't a magical thing. Yeah.
I'll move 25 feet then to here. Well, I'll move 25 feet to here.
Okay, cool. Hendrik, it is your turn. With Thoranic going last.
I have faith that I can power through. I'm going to run up here, 30 feet, and I'm going to cast a spell. That
Okay.
spell is going to be a magic weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to be on Lyranok, and Thork.
Are you doing twin spell?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a DC 18 charisma saving throw then.
I would love to. It's being a. There we go. Charisma saving throw.
The spell does
Damn.
not happen.
Okay.
This is one chunk of veins, don't remember, guys. Loranic, it is your turn. Hendrik has run up behind you and place magical boons on both of your weapons, which did not happen.
Light bulb flickered on and then just burst.
Yeah. At the moment, he's just going to take the. Fuck. He's going to basically take a quarterstaff and he's going to use it more like almost a lance, effectively. Like, because if he swings it at the stone statue, it's just going to shatter. So he's going to be going for more like poking motions with it.
Okay. Yeah.
At least that way it's just a little bit less likely. But he will be having to hold back because it's just a basic wooden staff. But he's just going to
trying to topple it rather than smack into it.
Yeah, because he's smart enough to know that that's just a bad idea. So he's just going to go with the quarterstaff attack at the moment. But he's going to miss because he's holding back.
Yeah, he's going to miss.
But that's fine. Honestly, that's it. Him in a minute.
Any bonus actions?
Nope.
Oh, okay. The creature at the top of initiative pours, it almost seems like to pour out of this gravelly noise out of its jaw. And behind you, Orly, from the ceiling, piles of mud trickle down from the ceiling above you as they fall down and hit the deck, and small little creatures of mass start to rise up out of them.
Jeez.
They have this horrific muddy texture to them and flapping wings, and they make this chittering guttural noises as their teeth like constantly break and remold as it seems like they're chewing the air. And that's roll initiative for them.
They're not like magically animated then.
No, they're creatures. 10 for that one. 6. And a 5. Okay. All right, and go to descending. All right, okay. The gargoyle thing. Who hit it? Thoric hit it. It's going to try and smack you with its big basin for a natural 1. Misses. Boom! It's like a massive, huge stone mason jar, and you just lean back and duck. And it's going to attempt to kick Loranic for 21.
Can I use my reaction again?
Yes, because your reaction would have reset since it's been your turn.
Cool.
6. Yeah, you take no damage then. Loranic, you take no damage. All right, okay. And with that, the creature, from its huge stony back, out cracking from it, a little pile of mud falls out of the back of it as well. Grab this one, GM layer, put it right there. And let me roll initiative for that one too. Oh, the layers are all different now. What are they doing? 13. All right, okay. It is Thoric's turn. Orly is up next.
So what I'm going to do is, I'm free to move here without any issue, right?
Yes.
Because I'm not leaving its
correct
space.
Correct. Yes.
Cool. Because I want to have as many people within 5 feet of me as possible. And I am going to take another swing at that with the hammer.
Oh!
Damn.
Hell yeah, let's go. Fucking break that shit.
Does that hit though?
Am I a stonemason now? Just hitting it.
A chisel appears out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, you take a big dent out of its left knee, and it like kind of buckles a little bit, and then like makes that slight groaning noise out of its chalky mouth.
Hells yeah.
Orly, your turn next.
Okay. How high are these guys flying?
They've fallen out of the ground, they've molded, and then they flew up 5 feet. So they're literally just within the same space as melee. So just 5 feet above the ground at the
Okay.
moment.
I don't want to get surrounded, so I'm gonna have to climb up this thing, right?
Yeah,
Is that 10 feet then for me?
10 feet for you. Yeah,
10
you have 10 feet
feet.
movement.
I'm do a small jump over to here. 10 feet again.
Yeah, so use 20.
Okay. And I shall take a shot at the stone giant.
Okay. 22 hits for, yeah, that all makes sense. Yeah, so a total of, yeah, okay. Yeah,
And
you hit it
where
dead on.
I'm right now, there's like something to the right of me. Is it possible to bonus action try and attempt hide? Would it? Does it look like I could?
So that form is slightly raised. That thing's at ground level. This thing can't see you really because that's 5 feet. That thing can't really see because that's 5 feet. Yeah, you can attempt to make a stealth check, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Yeah, you're not in total obvious. Thingy. 21. Okay, yeah, you feel pretty hidden.
Sick. That's me.
Okay, cool. Turn order. It is going to be Torkel and then onto the methods.
Quick question. The mace that I am able to create using my
I never wrote that up, I'm sorry. Yes, it can function as a magic weapon.
Yeah, but does it still function as a magic weapon here or no?
No. So
No.
I actually don't think that you could whatever form it's in, whatever form that you have.
I think he means his forge ability.
Yeah, it's the artisan's blessing. So you use your channel divinity to create a simple item. Wait, no, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Hold on. Is it? I'm pretty sure it's a channel divinity that I have.
No, it's not. It's just an ability.
Is it just an ability? Oh, it's the blessing of the forge.
Blessing of the forge.
Yeah. So you gain the ability to imbue magic into a weapon or armor at the end of a long rest.
No, that wouldn't have an effect.
So it's just my normal mace that I'm using.
Just the normal mace, yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna hit him with my mace or attempt to.
Yeah.
15.
3. Yeah. 15 hits for 1 damage. Cool. Yeah.
That's the end of my turn.
You smack it in the side of the ribs. All right, okay. Method. They make this horrific chittering noise. This one flies down towards you, Torko. It is going to it's going to attempt to breathe mud all over you. Can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Sure can. Dex save. 4.
Okay, so it hurls mud over you, which quickly thickens, and now you are restrained.
Ooh,
that's
not good.
Okay.
Oh wait, a dex save. Oh fuck.
This one here is going to attempt to summon more of itself. So let me roll.
What was that?
1d100. Fail. So that one doesn't. And then this one here is going to attempt to summon more of itself. Success.
They're fucking mini hydras.
And how many more appear? 3. 3 more methods appear.
Oh dear. This could be bad.
I think they just spawn beside the creature. They will go off the same initiative as this one. Now, do summon creatures get to act? There's a face within 60 feet of somewhere. Oh no, they can summon it whenever they want. Okay, cool. So this one goes here, and then this one goes here, and this one goes here. And we'll delineate that these are from the green one. So these can go like this. That's that one's action. It's going to fly over here. Okay. It can't summon them if it's. Okay, so these ones here, these ones that have spawned, this one to the left of Hendrick's going to attempt to breathe mud on it. Breathe mud on Hendrick. Can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please, Hendrick?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh no.
You are restrained, my friend.
Not a very dexterous bunch, are we?
The top
No.
one's going to attempt
No, we're
to
not.
breathe mud on Loranic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have my doubts. But yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no. All right. Last one is going to attempt to breathe mud on Thorhick. Can you get dexterity saving throw, please, Thorhick?
For the love of fucking God, please.
Oh no! Oh no!
Guess
Everybody's
it's
all on
restrained.
you, my friend.
No, guys, don't do this to me.
This last one. No, sorry, it's Hendrix's turn. It's Hendrix's turn before that happens. So. Hendrix, you have a turn. You're restrained.
So we can still attack. We can't move. Attacks against us have advantage. Our attacks have disadvantage, and disadvantage in dex saves. Okay, cool.
Yeah, your speed becomes 0. You don't have the benefit from your speed. Your tackles as easy to done. So yeah, Hendrik, what are you gonna do? You're now covered in gooey, gloopy mud.
I'm gonna get another character sheet ready.
Why is there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's that. Ryan, are you there?
Yes.
It's your turn.
Well, thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Looks lovely.
Well, you're showing the monsters. So I thought it was still the monster's turn.
No. Oh, sorry. There we go. Sorry, I was checking something.
And actually, I think I go for the monsters.
Okay.
Anyways, okay, fuck. So we've learned, guys, that the stones affect arcane and divine magic.
Yep.
Yes.
Which I think is that new? I think that's new, right?
No, it's not.
No, we've
Oh,
known
okay.
they affect all of us as well.
Oh, I thought it only affected arcane. It's all good. Okay. I misunderstood. Okay, I'm a fucking spellcaster, guys, so that's kind of fucking sucks.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah. Oh, you have armor and shit.
Oh, very
Get-
nice.
Get swinging.
I guess I don't really need to move.
Well, you can't.
You can't.
Well, I
You're
mean, like I
restrained.
could like fight the restraint as my action, but that'd be kind of pointless. You know what? I'm gonna fucking even okay. So, DM, I don't know if I'd know the answer to this. If I cast magic weapon and I succeed that really fucking hard save,
Yeah.
and I make Lyrnox's weapon magical,
Mhm.
does the stone just dissipate that magic anyways?
Yep.
Okay.
There's only one way to find out.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
certainly
yeah.
try, but I
Yeah,
have a
there
magic
it is.
weapon that is not magic. And I cast that.
Is it a concentration spell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
theorize in your head what that might mean for you.
Okay.
The
I
other
will
thing
cast.
is, if you're restrained, it's semantic, isn't it? So can you do that anyways?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can do
can.
somatic.
Oh, you can still attack and stuff like that, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
Yeah.
If you can attack, you can
just
do
can't
semantic spell
actually
component.
move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will do guiding bolt on the statue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a
Oh,
DC 18
sorry.
charisma saving throw.
Nah.
Oh, hang on.
No,
Does he make the saving throw first?
I probably should do the saving throw first.
Yeah.
Oh.
He gets it. So what happens is,
one thing though.
yeah.
You are at disadvantage on the attack.
Oh, he is because it's a ranged
Ah.
attack. So you need to roll
That's an
again.
attack roll.
Oh, is that for if I have anyone near me?
Yes.
Yeah, that's anyone.
That's how
Good
ranged.
restraint.
Oh, I thought it was only if the target is within that range.
Nope. If you're second melee at all.
Okay.
We'll still use the 20 radiant damage, but just click again, see what the damage roll is. Or the attack roll, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. I would. Come on. 15.
17,
Yeah.
huh? 17 still hits,
Oh,
but you
17,
will
yeah.
deal
Nice.
your full 20 points of damage. So, to the rest of you guys, what this looks like is Hendrik goes to cast a spell, does the semantic components, does all that. The beam of light from his hand shoots out and is slightly, it almost looks like it's like consumed by like an invisible cloud. It dulls. And then you see Hendrik put a lot of concentration into it, and this like suffocating balloon of magical dull energy that was surrounding the guiding bolt just like bursts off as the guiding bolt sails forward and smacks right into the creature, to the chest of the creature, knocking dust and sand and stone off its chest plate as it's heavily damaged after 20 points of radiant damage, and now it's got advantage to hit.
So,
on the next turn.
the spell also has a secondary thing where the next attack roll against it gets advantage.
I just said that.
Yes.
I know there's. Okay, I just want to make sure that okay, let's go.
It's all good. Where's Mud Method number 6? What the fuck? Which one is
Here.
this? Oh, thank you. I couldn't see the map. Okay.
Oh, at the end of his turn, does he get to try and?
He does get to make a save. Make a dexterity saving through Hendrik. That's why I posted that, so you guys will remind me. He's out. He's not restrained anymore.
Nice.
Okay. Next, number 6, Mud Method. Does he summon his pals?
No.
No, he doesn't. That's his action gone, but he will fly 20 feet this way. Number 5.
Come on down.
Guys, I could fireball all of us.
I mean, you could.
Just swipe it clean.
Can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please, Orly?
19.
19. Yeah, you're fine. You shrug it off. Loranek, it is now your turn. You're restrained.
I am going to also attempt to cast Bless.
Okay.
I believe it was so my casting is Charisma, so is it a Charisma saving throw?
It's whatever your spellcasting ability is. Yes, you make that saving throw ability.
Ooh, 13.
You fight the concentration every time. It's not worth it.
And the spell slot is used as well.
Yep, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Leonok looks quite. No, I'm going to be honest. I actually don't think I have any bonus actions at all.
Okay. Okay. So the creature here. What's his intelligence?
Oh, I forgot to use my reaction. Sorry, can I do it?
Sure. What's your reaction?
I just want to. I'll post it again.
Is it skirmisher? Like you move away or something?
Yeah, it's skirmisher. It's just skirmisher. Yeah.
Okay. Bear in mind, you're not stealth anymore because the creature came up and saw you.
Yeah. I don't. It doesn't proc. I'll post it. I'll post it. I can move 10 feet, right?
If your speed is
25, I think.
Yeah, 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna move.
Okay.
Over here.
All right. Cool.
Sorry.
The stone man with its big mason jar is going to attempt to smack Thoric with advantage because
restrained.
He's restrained. So it's going to smack you over the head for an 18, which misses. I think.
Yep.
And then it's going to attempt to kick you in the face for 21.
That hits.
For 6 slashing damage.
Cool.
Yeah. It is now your turn, Thoric. Orly's next.
Isn't it Orly first because he has higher dex?
Oh, sorry. I don't know why that moved again. Orly, sorry, your turn.
Okay. It's just level where I am right now. I can't really utilize anything to hide, right?
Correct, yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to I can't remember which one he is. 5?
He's 6?
I think he's 5. I think this is 6.
Sorry, he's 5. Yeah, he's 5, yeah.
I'm gonna attack him with my crossbow.
Mm-hmm. Miss, unfortunately.
I'm going to attack again.
Yeah. 10 misses as well.
Damn. Okay. Over here, is this level or is that higher?
That is 10. That would be 10 feet of movement to get on top of that.
Yeah, cool. I'll do that, and that's me.
All right. Okay. Bulwark Thoric, then Torkel up next.
So the saving throws at the end of the turn, yeah?
End of the turn, correct? Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to swing with disadvantage at the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
10 misses.
Oral would have gotten an advantage. Orally.
Why?
Yes,
Just
straight.
My guiding bolt.
He wasn't shooting at the gargoyle.
I was shooting this
Oh,
guy
fuck.
here.
Sorry, guys. Okay, sorry. I need to
Yeah.
refocus.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
It's fine. Yeah, 11 still misses, unfortunately.
It would still be a 10 because it was flat. So
Yeah, true as well. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, true enough. Okay, so that's the guiding bolt used. God, the middle of this board now looks like a Tough Mudder, like the end of a Tough Mudder with like all you guys covered in mud, and there's these like hovering little like chittering mud creatures above you guys.
So it is Dex to what is it? What is it to break out?
Dexterity saving throw. Yes,
11.
you make it.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Torkel, your turn.
I know that it's probably not the best idea, but I'm still going to try anyway. I'm going to attempt to cast Bless.
Okay.
So I need to make a
DC 18.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
All trying it.
Oh, same thing
Oh, yeah.
again, except there's a slight difference that you speak the words, and it almost seems that as Torkel starts to speak the last word, it's almost like a lump gets caught in his throat and he can't finish it. But then you concentrate and you power through it, and the last word is spoken, and the bless factors in and surrounds your allies. So which allies do you select?
Lyrianok, Thoric, and was Blessed Touch? Or is it, yes.
It's just a
30
choice
feet.
of creatures within 30 feet.
Sorry, early. Hendrik.
Okay, and Hendrik. Oh, okay. So was it yourself, Hendrik, or is
No,
it
no,
Dorothy?
not me. Just Thoric, Lyrianok, and Hendrik.
Okay, the three of you rallied from the bless. You feel an increase in resolve, thankfully, even with the vein stone going on. End of your turn, make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that saving throw is gonna be so helpful for casting. Holy shit.
You're right. As
Yup.
well.
That's why I was trying to get it up.
Oh,
You are up, Torkel. You are no longer mudded. The mud method above you, Torkel, is going to and like try and punch you in the face
Mhm.
for a 14.
That's
Okay, that's fine. That's its action gone. Actually, it's going to move here. And then number 10, this guy here is going to fly up to Hendrik and is going to attempt to punch him too in the face for 22.
I would like to intercept, please.
Sure. Yeah.
The thing about interception is the enemy doesn't have to be in the range. It's the person I'm protecting has to be within 5 feet.
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
So it is /1d10 plus 2. Yeah, you take no
wow.
damage.
Another 10? You take no damage, Hendrik.
The
As a
fucking
shield-
protector, the
as this thing-
bodyguard.
This thing tries to come and punch you, and the shield, the corner of the shield appears out of nowhere, and it bursts off the left hand of the mud method, which just reforms back into mud.
I'm like so tall, I just like overhand reach the shield
Yeah.
over Hendrik.
Yeah.
What the hell's going
So-
on? We're coordinated.
The last
Called-
three mud methods that are summoned, one's going to punch Loranic for 7.
It has advantage.
Okay, I can roll another one.
They
No.
both still miss.
Next one's going to attempt to punch Thoric with no advantage for 5. And then the last one is going to attempt to punch Loranic again with advantage. I'll click advantage on this one. For a natural. You take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
2 not
That
ones.
is.
I
You know
rolled
what?
2 natural
armor.
ones on the damage roll.
Yeah, but you also rolled a natural 20 for the attack, so it balances out.
Okay, and with that,
It's
Hendrik's turn.
still less crits than I took in Ryan's campaign, so.
Yeah, that's true. And with that is now Hendrik's turn.
so far a member of the party's been crit every combat. Me in the first one, Lyrianok this one.
Yeah, but he got crit for 3 damage. It's not like it's bad.
It's still a crit.
I've blocked more damage than that crit did.
Yeah. Ryan, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to cast. Let me think about this. I'm trying to do the math. Doing quick math. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on the Stone Ogre.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Damage increase. I'm going to cast it as a second level spell. And sorry, hold on. I got a bunch of mathematic bullshit.
Well, before you do that, you want. Well, actually, no. Do you make the decision before or after you make the save?
Which one?
I guess you'd make the
charisma
targets.
save to cast.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna make the save.
I will put my faith in you.
Famous last words.
I'd win.
I'm going to twin spell it, and
Okay.
I'm also going to empower it. I can do that with the power. It's going to use all my fucking sorcery slots.
Okay, we'll make a Charisma save and see what happens.
Okay. Charisma saving throw.
Plus D4.
Yeah, once we'll see what he results with.
Charisma saving throw.
Okay.
And hold on.
You need to get a 3 on a D4.
Yep.
50-50.
Hold on.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
Okay. So I am. Hold on. I have to do some math here real quick, guys.
Well,
I'd see you next session.
First.
They need to have.
Okay. Guiding Bolt, second level spell. Submit. I
And what's that
twin
hitting?
spelled it.
That's the ogre.
Because I'm twin spelling it, I'm going to cast it a second time.
Who?
Can I do it?
It can't be the same target.
It can't be the same target. That's
No.
fucking fine. I hit one of these motherfuckers next to me.
Okay, but you can make a separate attack roll.
I have to do it at disadvantage, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be a disadvantage because it's range too. So
Fine.
All the
so
attacks
roll
are
the next attack for the gargoyle.
Yes.
Yeah.
One second.
Okay, so 13 misses. Or be 24.
No.
Sorry, I'll use.
Sorry,
I'll
no,
use
it'd be 24. So yeah.
Yeah.
Does 15 hit?
15 does hit. Yeah.
Well, that's also
Okay.
it's 15 plus
Cool.
D4 as well, so it might hit regardless.
So we'll do the
Sorry.
twinned spell in a second, but
Yeah.
17, I can re-roll
The one.
damage.
It doesn't matter.
Up to my
Ryan is
charisma
dead.
modifier.
Oh,
really?
nice.
Fantastic.
It had 6 hit points left.
Oh.
Nice.
So with the guiding bolt, similar thing. The magic cards get contained by the vein stone. At this point, the fact everyone hears this like boom, like a large like drum beat thing, like an echoey. When the next time this vein stone fails to capture the magic, and boom, it goes off and hits and shatters the stone statue into like this entire top cover just blows off. Like in like Perfect Cell and fucking Dragon Ball, shatters off.
I need people's opinion on this. It says when you roll damage for a spell, you can spend 1 sorcery point. So I guess you roll it, and then you can decide if you spend a sorcery point or not.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's great then. Okay, then fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay, so let me do my second bolt real quick.
And what are you trying to hit it with?
This goblin thing next to me, I guess.
Okay, next thing. Okay, yeah. So we need 3 attack rolls for them.
Yeah, I could just I could set disadvantage. Guiding Bolt, level 2 spell.
15 hits.
Hits.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We will use the damage from, I guess that one. Yeah. Or is it damage from the first one?
I'm gonna use empowered spell. I'm gonna just use the roll I rolled. So we're gonna.
Do you mean the 5 plus the 17?
5 and 7, yeah.
Okay.
5 plus 7.
5 plus 7, but I get a re-roll because of empowered spell.
Okay.
No, I have a modifier. Sorry, I'm still like learning my class.
That's
okay,
fine.
4. I can re-roll 4. Six. I'll make a micro for this or something at some point.
Yeah.
So 5. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to keep the 5 from the first roll, and then we'll see.
Oh wow!
Jesus.
So
Oh, that's
it's the exact
funny.
same roll. It's still 12 damage.
Same. Fucking same.
Yeah.
12.
As someone who had that feature last campaign, I feel your pain, Ryan.
Okay, yeah. So you
Worth
hit
it.
it. You hit it.
Yeah. So yeah, anyone who gets attack on him gets advantage.
I'll add a little thing on him, so you know he's the advantage guy.
I'm done.
Purple.
I know it's
Okay.
only a D6, but I'd love to know the odds of 3 consecutive ones.
This next one here is gonna fly up with its teeth chattering, speaking its weird language, and it is going to. What's it going to do? It's going to fist you. It's going to try and punch you in the face.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Hey, yo.
Whoa.
I'm rolling a lot of 6s on these d6s.
He sent.
So that misses. For the 5th one, it's going to fly over here to you. Actually, no, it can't get to you because it needs 20. It's got 20 feet of movement. Go fly up here and try to punch Thoric. For a 8, which misses. Okay. Loranic, it is your turn.
I'm going to. There's a glowing mephit next to me.
Yes.
I'm going to try
normal.
and quarterstaff that, so I will flat roll it.
Uh-huh.
Can I do any damage this combat? No.
8 misses.
Holy
I'm
shit!
sorry.
I knew I wasn't
You
a
got
combat
bless?
character.
Bless?
Oh, yeah, true.
Yep.
I am blessed.
That one.
10.
Oh, just shy.
That's fine. I know I didn't build him as a combat character, so I'm not too upset.
I'm just going to move this over.
He is very much built for the support role.
Okay. All right, Loranic. Orly, your turn with Thoric.
Oh, sorry, save as well.
Save. Dexterity saving throw.
Yay, my best roll.
Just didn't make it.
But bless.
Bless? Oh yeah.
No matter what I get with bless, I meet it.
You got it. You're out
Yay.
of it.
That's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I am literally here as a target and a punching bag.
Yeah. Okay, Orly, your turn.
I gotta move. I'll jump down to here. I take that back. I'll move 10 feet over to here.
God, I wish I had fireball.
Sick. I'm gonna take. I guess sneak attack against them. I haven't been keeping track of which one is which. This guy here.
Yeah, if you want the one that's hit, it's the one with purple on it, with pink on it. This one's hit.
Yeah, I'll take a crack at him then.
Sure. Yeah, you will get sneak attack because with an ally.
I don't get advantage. I just get the sneak attack.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Cool. Still getting the grips. Shot 1. What the fuck? Shot 2.
You're rolling so badly.
12 hits for a total of.
I don't get the piercing damage. It's only I can only do sneak attack once per turn.
Yeah, but you didn't hit in your last one, so it will be sneak attack on this one.
Oh, okay, fair.
You can only apply it once per turn.
Hit.
Oh, okay, fair.
It's not on your first attack.
Oh my god, that would make Rogue so awful.
You
got to declare sneak attack before you know if you hit.
So
I do declare.
You shoot the bolt through it, and it hits. It actually goes through both wings. It looks like the mephit is about to basically fall and dissolve, but it barely reforms both of its wings to keep itself from falling directly onto the ground in a big spludge of mud, and it's barely alive. Thoric, it is your turn.
And then just move over here. That's me.
Yeah. Torkel's up next.
Question: are these within
Yes.
swinging range?
Yes, they are. They're flying right beside you. They were meleeing you.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to swing at the one to my south.
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
Miss.
I bless.
Bless, yeah, possibly. Let's see if you get it. Yes, you hit. It bursts everywhere. And with the burst of the mud mephit, every creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw, which is Loranic, Hendrik, and you, Thoric.
Well, we don't know what the DC is yet. I'm not making it though, so.
So Dex.
I'm free.
Yeah. You're not free anymore.
God damn it!
Hold up.
Everyone's back.
No.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't fail.
Bless.
Hold up.
Yeah, you're blessed.
12.
Well, hang on.
Favored by the gods.
You're all
Okay.
blessed.
Yeah. Ryan, you're blessed though, so you might make it anyway.
Yeah. Oh wait, the save's that low? I'm so
10?
disappointed.
It's 11.
Oh. Well,
There you go.
fuck.
You made it. You don't even need favor by the gods.
Okay, so you're not
I mean,
strained.
From a certain perspective, blessed is a favor from the gods, right?
But just not your god.
This one
In
is
my-
from your god.
In my point of view, the Jedi are
by
evil.
me.
So Thoric, sorry, what did you roll on your saving throw?
I got 8 plus 4 from Bless, so 12.
So you got 12? Okay, you're fine. So it's literally only Loranic. So you take your fucking warhammer, you smash through it, and the mud from smashing through this method just goes all over Loranic again, just as he's busy pulling it all off his body.
I am
Okay.
going to Action Surge
Yes.
and smack the one to my left.
Yeah, go for it.
The fighter make fighter finish being a fighter.
Yeah, big hit.
Nice.
And I am going to... No, that's fine. That's my turn.
Okay. Torkel, at the start of your turn, can you give me a charisma
18
saving throw?
charisma.
Or sorry, not charisma.
Wisdom saving
Wisdom.
throw.
Wisdom. Yes, wisdom.
Come on. Nope. Blaze drop.
Bless drops.
That's fine. I'm gonna smack this guy with my mace. If I can.
Yeah, go for it.
That's not gonna hit.
7 misses.
Doc was a really well put together character with great stats, and yeah.
Do you know what I'm loving? It's great playing D&D and actually seeing 7s and 3s show up in a combat as opposed to 27s and 32s.
Ridiculous. I
love
put
level
4 into my
combat.
fucking decks for a reason. Like, what the hell's happening?
So Torkel,
Anything
is
over
that...
level 10 is just like,
Yeah. Torkel, is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my full turn.
Okay. This method here is going to is it gonna... Well, let's see if its mud breath recharges. It doesn't. So it's going to punch you in the face.
Who's it punching?
For 13. It's trying to punch you in the face. This one right
No,
here.
that doesn't happen.
Okay, number 10. Let's see if his breath recharges. It does. Okay, it's going to breathe it on Hendrik. Can you give me a DC 11 saving throw, please, Hendrik? DC dexterity.
oh, that shouldn't have been a disadvantage.
Yeah, you're fine. You don't have bless up anymore. Sorry, but you can use your favor of the gods if you want to.
Cool, I'll do that.
It'd be literally impossible to fail because it's DC 11 anyway.
13.
But you gave it a good try.
Yeah. Okay, that's that creature's mud breath used. So they're just it looks like a slurry tank has been poured over this corner of the workshop. Okay, with mud. All right, Hendrik, it is now your turn. Hendrik?
Brian?
Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck to do with these fucking little goblin bastards around me. Yeah, I'm gonna stab one with my spear. I got a spear.
Shit, he has a spear?
You got a spare?
They made me take one at character creation. I was against my will.
All right, Town Guard.
Actually, I do more damage with the dagger. Fuck, I'm gonna stab him. Dagger.
Oh, yeah, you will. What? Literally the max.
I didn't think I'd hit, so I didn't specify the target. DM, pick one.
This one? That just tried to breathe.
Sounds good.
Should have. Okay. Yeah.
You literally could not have gotten any more damage out of that.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
wow.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. You stab it in the face. And it makes this horrible gulching noise. All right. Okay. With that, number 6. Does he get his breath back? He does. He's gonna try and breathe you in muck again. Give me another dexterity saving throw, please.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, you're
no.
restrained.
Oh,
The
dear.
gods give it, and they take it.
God.
Okay. Yeah.
That's only.
This one here is going to
Don't
move
worry,
down to
I-
here, and it's going to attempt to punch Hendrik in the face with advantage for 20.
I'm going to intercept.
Sure.
No damage.
Sweet.
Stupid little goblins just punching fucking shields every odd time.
Loranic, it is your turn.
Only thing I can try and do is quarterstaff the one to my right. I am now at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I still hit it though. I'm assuming 17
You still hit
hits.
it. Yeah, which one are you hitting? To your
The one
right?
directly to my right.
Yep. Okay. Yep. 20 on. Yep. Left. Okay.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
finally just lashes out with his quarterstaff and captures
Alright.
it, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
And then deck save.
Yes, please.
No.
All right. No. So you're still restrained.
Yep.
At the end of this round of combat, you all feel a as all of the ground around you starts to shake,
Okay.
Come back, mate.
and you see some of the floor here and here fall
What the fuck?
as the floor starts to fall out from underneath some parts of the room.
Hey, DM, where's the stairway up?
It is 60 feet away from you, south.
Oh, it's on the other side of the. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to like draw where the floor is no longer floor, just so we know where to.
Sure.
Not
Yeah, I will do that. I will get my little black thing and I will do this. Oh wait, no. Can I do squares? Why can't I do squares? Extra large. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
accept
I know.
blobs, triangles, whatever.
Yeah. Let me just. Where's my little drawer? That's my turn order. What the fuck? Sorry, guys. 2 seconds. What? Rectangle. Black. Red. There we go. Just don't step on these. Okay, don't step in any of those squares as the floor starts to fall out. As seemingly this room has started to fall apart. I will remind you guys, some of the documents, not all the documents in this room are in your persons yet.
Did a lot of the documents fall through this hole then?
No, no. I imagine that some of it is still on the tables. The ones next to the Veinstone were the ones that you're studying, but the ones on the desk up to the north have not been collected yet.
Sugar lumps.
Where's my turn order? Where's my turn order? There it is.
Did the roll? Oh, there it is. Okay. The turn. Oh, I was looking for the turn order.
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh god, what? Right, okay. So Orly, top of initiative, your turn.
Okay, we were here for a good few hours, so I would have
Yes.
kind of like noticed that the books and notes and stuff like that are where they are, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, my second question. With the initial kind of and everything kind of breaking apart and stuff like that, has it subsided or does it sound
It's
like
still going.
it's still going? Okay, with that, I will take the initiative to there's a lot of bodies over there. Can I see the restrained people and know that they're restrained?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can see them completely covered in mold.
Fuck, dude.
Almost like someone put these sticky creatures here to make sure you didn't leave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
you son of a bitch.
Blame it to Nathaniel.
All right, fuck it.
I will.
People's lives are more important. I think that's 15 feet over here.
Yeah,
And
I'll move this one in a hole.
Take a shot at this. I think I was shooting at him before.
Yes, he's injured.
Cool. Take a shot. Fucking
10
hell.
misses.
Go again.
13 hits. Yep. You hit him hard for a total of 15.
So I am going to use the rest of my movement to get closer to everyone else. But need the help. And that's it.
So
that's it.
Just bear in mind, these elevators down here are a drop. They're 10 feet down. So if you need to get into them, you got to drop. You got to fall 10 feet, then try and climb up 10 feet.
Don't worry, that's fine.
Yeah, you're fucking 8 foot. Doesn't bother you.
Yeah, you can just reach
Just
up.
use me as a ladder.
Yeah.
You don't even need to outstretch your hands that
Thoric,
much.
it's your turn, and then it's Torkel's turn after that.
Right, so I want to take a swing at that one there. Left
God, I
of
wish I had a
Torkel.
fireball.
13
It's a
for
game
10.
changer. It's a game
13
changer once you have
hits.
it right.
Yeah. Which one did you try and hit? The south
The
one?
one to the left of Torkel.
Yeah, that hits. Yep.
And I. Yeah, that's it. Really, that's all I can do right now.
Okay. All right. Torkel, your turn.
I don't know what it's going to take, but I'm going to move around here, and then that's 5. Yeah, I'm going to move out of his zone of control to try and grab the notes that are on here.
Okay. Yeah, you'll take an attack opportunity from the mud method.
Nope.
Fists for 16, which I think
Miss.
misses.
Yeah.
Punches your plate armor. Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you want to use an action to just like crowd up as much damage
Yeah,
as you can?
everything into my, like, I've got a lot of pockets all around my
Yeah.
thing, everything into pockets, you know.
Yeah.
I don't care if it looks important or not, just like literally everything.
Yeah.
Just
I'll say you can
stashes
use
it
your
in his
action to get all
beard.
that. Yeah. Yeah. You can use an action to get all that. That is absolutely fine.
That's fine.
This mud method here. Let's see if his sicky breath recharges. His mud breath doesn't. He is going to attempt to move towards you, Torkel, and punch you again.
Okay.
Do you want to make attack opportunity against them, Thoric?
I can't.
Oh, you got your shield? Yeah, true. 20.
That has.
3 bludgeoning.
Ouch.
Yep. Okay. Mud method number 10. It's going to attempt to punch Hendrik in the face with advantage.
Oh.
For 14. I think misses. What's your AC?
No, it hits.
Okay. Do you want to use your reaction, Thoric, to absorb the hit?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no damage to you.
Okay, no damage. No damage. Sick. Turn order. Hendrik, it is now your turn.
I'm restrained, right?
Correct, yes.
And it would take an action to unrestrain myself.
You make the save at the end of your turn.
I can't do an action to do anything? Okay. I didn't realize that. And if I cast guidance, I'd have to bypass the 18 dex save. Okay, I'm gonna take the dodge action then.
That's a good action. It's a healthy action to take in
Yeah.
this economy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the dodge.
Okay, dodge action. Mud method number 6 is going to.
Wait, I roll.
Yeah.
It's
Oh yeah,
dex
you
save,
roll.
right?
Yes.
With
I just assumed you're going
advantage,
to do it.
because I'm dodging.
Yes. No,
19.
when you're restrained, you get disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, so it's just a flat check, but doesn't matter anyway because you save.
Cool. Thank you.
No problem. Mud method number. Yes, this one's gonna fly over to its friend and try and. Let's see if its breath recharge on this one gets back. No, it's gonna punch Orly in the face for a 9.
All right.
That's fine. That's what it's supposed to do. And then number 5, mud method. It is going to attempt to punch Laranak in the face with advantage for 20. Does that hit Laranak?
Oh, I've been muted for a little while. Yes, that hits.
Okay. As the shield from Thork comes back from defending Hendrik, it leaves you open to a big vulnerability and just punches you in the face. Okay, Laranak, it is your turn.
Only thing I can do is continue to swing at the one to my right. See if I can take that one out. Fuck
Oh,
no. I am not good at combat. And then I have dexterity saving throw at disadvantage. We've now established.
Correct. Sorry, yes, I forgot about that. So it should have been disadvantages when you were.
Oh boy, if the chances of me passing it were low before.
Oh god.
0.
Yeah. So that's actually I missed that point on restrained. You have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws when you're restrained. So it's disadvantage.
Didn't you roll a 1?
No.
Okay.
Not quite a negative, but it's very close.
Yeah. So at the start of initiative, more of the floor falls away. This furnace, these barrels, these crates, all falls through the floor, and you hear them crashing a respectable fall distance away. This section of the floor falls away, and then this section of the floor falls away. Okay. I'm starting to get a bit cramped in here, guys, for room. Thoric, it is your turn.
There's a lot of fighters around here, a lot of enemies. Torkel is by himself with an enemy. I am going to take the attack of opportunity to move here.
Uh-huh. Yes, that is fine. He will try and punch you with normal attack roll for 13 misses.
I'm going to schmack.
Mm-hmm.
19 for 10.
Yeah, he's getting pretty low.
And I'm going to use a bonus action. Going to use a bonus action to try and shove that creature 5 feet that way.
Okay, yeah.
It just says if you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try and shove a creature. It doesn't say exactly what the roll is.
Is it just opposed strength?
Yeah, it's a shove attack, so it's athletics or.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, his better is dex, so he rolled a 6, so roll higher than a 6 for your athletics.
25.
Yeah. Yeah, he's shoved.
And I'm going to take a follow-up step just to try and pin him down to let Torkel move.
Yeah, pin him to the wall. Okay, Torkel, it's your turn.
Yep, I'll utilize the space that I've got. This is above me, right?
Yeah, it's above you. So you step up on it. 10 feet of movement gone.
Takes 10 feet to get up there.
Wait, did we skip me?
Oh shit, did we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you must have, because Thoric
Bell.
and Orly were at the same time.
Okay,
Yeah.
let Orly take his turn then.
It's all good.
Yeah. Orly, I'm so sorry, my friend.
It's all good. The one to my direct right, I'm just going to take 2 shots at him.
Mm-hmm. You don't have disadvantage because you got crossbow expert, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness gracious me. What's happening? There we go.
19, there we go. Big, was that a big 17 hit? Nice, okay.
Yep. In retrospect, I should have asked which ones are restraining the party, but whatever.
They've got a symbol on them to show that they're restraining that closed thing.
That's gonna be my turn.
I think it's just me at the minute.
Yeah. So back to Torkel's turn. Unless you want to move anywhere, really.
No, I'm good.
Okay. 10 feet up, yeah.
Are these linked?
Those are linked, yeah, you can go straight across that.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna book it down here. That's my full movement.
Do you want to
action dash? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is it double movement to drop down as well, yeah?
No, I'll say it could just fall free.
Yeah.
5, 20. These are pits to elevators, aren't they?
Yes, they're currently depressed elevators that are 10 feet down.
And this is a 5-foot hole in the ground, in the floor.
Yes, you could attempt to leap it if you wanted.
Not really. But there are ladders here, aren't there?
Yeah, there are ladders there against that wall. Yeah.
Against this wall here?
Against that left wall. Yeah, I will grab some assets for ladders to show where they are on the map. I should have done that earlier. My bad, folks. From the web. Ladder. That's a big fucking ladder.
I cast Summon Ladder.
Yeah, I'll move that there and I'll put 2 on this as well. The ladders are 20 feet long.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry, they'd be 25 feet long because they need to go across the whole length of this.
I don't have any. I'll move toward ladder, but I don't have full movement to actually get there.
Okay. Cool.
Next my turn.
It's true. It's true. Oh God, why is that disappearing? Okay. Mud Method. Does his breath recharge? Nope. Nope. Which one was that? Which one was
That's
that?
up by me.
Top one.
Oh, that one. Thank you. Punch in the face. 16.
Punch.
Cool. Mud Method number 10. Up. He's gonna fly. Because Orly can't make attack opportunity because he's a range weapon. He's gonna punch Loranic in the face with advantage.
Carry on.
My wayward son.
You get slapped so hard.
I am
does it
feeling
f-
some serious deja vu here.
How does it feel to be the
yeah,
only player to get crit in every game?
Yep, carry on. Well, to be fair,
Yeah.
he's making all the attacks at advantage against me, so that's
Yeah.
why.
Hendrik, it's your turn.
Although even the 22 would have hit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'd like to help Lernok, but he's in a bad position. Hold on, let me see what my
Nah,
deity
carry
does.
on. Carry on, just do whatever you
Uh,
I've only just gone below half hit points. I'm good.
Okay. I'm gonna disengage DM.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 30 feet.
Yep.
And I'm gonna call it good.
Okay. Okay. Next one. Does his breath come back? It does not. Can he even catch up to you? Yeah, he can. Fists in the face. That's a 7. That misses. Number 5. Does his breath recharge? No. Orly, he's going to attempt to punch you in the face.
Okay,
19.
that definitely hits.
3 bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Okay. Loranic, your turn.
So it's going to be real quick. I'm just going to take the dodge action because I now want to try and get out of this.
Yep.
But can you not? You're dodged.
I'm
you can't move,
restrained.
Yeah.
So because of the dodge, it's now a flat dexterity save.
Mm-hmm.
But at the very least, they won't have advantage against me.
Correct. Yeah.
There we go. What a shock. But hey, they don't have advantage.
All right.
Oh no, I can't be the second combat target.
At
My
the
biggest
start of
weakness.
initiative, more holes in the floor start to appear. Okay, there we go. Just a little one there. Okay. Orly, top of initiative, your turn.
Okay.
I'll see if I can find an asset that's 25 feet long for you, Sean.
So, which one of them is restraining Lernok?
It's not a creature restraining him, it's just the mud.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I've already fucking asked this. You answered me. Sorry. Oh god. Okay. I've noticed that Lernok has been restrained most of this fucking fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am not a dexterous individual.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Clearly. I'm gonna move over to Lernok. Question before I go ahead. Can I do a bonus action attack and then use my action to aid?
No, because I think in order
The
to do
bonus
attack, you
action.
have to do an
attack.
attack first.
The bonus
I
action.
Understood.
think
Has-
I'll double check with crossbow expert, but
I know. I think
I'm like 95% sure you have to make the attack. Yeah, when you use the attack, action and attack.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I will aid. Can I aid Lernok? And would that help towards his?
He's already
dexterity?
dodging. If he's
I
going to dodge,
already
that's
have
fine.
advantage, and you can't stack the advantage.
On the next turn, you wouldn't have to dodge, though, would you?
That's true. Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, this is fair, but I think it would be honestly more beneficial if you just started swinging or shooting.
Okay.
'Cause I'm probably gonna have to dodge anyway because I don't want to get re-restrained.
We don't want to kill these in case they restrain more people. We want to just push to escape.
Yeah, and it's more likely for me to not get hit. We've been very lucky with their breath attacks not recharging, but if they do, it's more likely for you to continuously get restrained than me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna aid.
Okay, you're going to aid Larock. Okay, cool. Thoric, then Torque up next.
He's already aiding him. Trying to figure out what I could do.
Grab the things. Grab the notes.
Torquil's got them.
He's got some of them.
notes.
He's got as much as was on the desk.
Okay, and there's still some more over here.
That's the Veinstone.
Oh, that is the Veinstone. Oh, yeah. That's all gone.
How much can you lift? You're pretty.
Obviously, if you want to be helpful, push the Veinstone into the hole.
I don't have an option in that.
Oh no, I'm talking about
weighs
Thoric.
350 pounds.
That's what I'm saying. Push, not lift.
What? Hey, you probably lift that. Didn't you say that's like as much? Didn't you say that's as much as Torquil?
I can.
No.
Well, I can
as much as
push.
Thoric.
I can push, drag,
Oh,
lift
sorry,
600.
okay.
I can't make it there. I can either make it there but not be able to push, or not make it there and be able to do an action.
You can always just go disengage, go here, and then the rest of it.
And then not make it.
The next turn, yeah.
I am going to use my action to sprint to get over to here, and I know that's going to
Trigger attack opportunity.
Attack opportunity.
I mean, as long as he doesn't crit you, I think you're fine.
Yeah, this is
Fine,
Even
yeah,
if it does,
okay.
yeah, don't take it back.
Oh, fuck, Cypher, don't say that.
Okay, yeah. So you run up, and there's this huge like block of Veinstone right in front of you. But that's the end of your turn. Torquil, it is your turn.
I would like to move 5 feet to my left
And
grab one
ladder.
of the ladders.
And what way?
The ladder's 25 feet long.
Yeah. Do you want to do it like that?
Nope, I want to move 20 feet to here.
Okay.
And then use my action to lie it sort of like this.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And then that's my full turn because I can't move. Well, it's an action to grab the ladder, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be an action to grab the ladder.
Yeah.
I'll just
That's my
slightly
full turn.
extend it. Just slightly extend it.
Yeah.
My bad. It looks pretty gross, but that's what it is. Mud Method number 13. This guy here is gonna fly down to Lyranok because that's as much as he can go, and he's gonna attempt to punch him in the face. With advantage?
Flat.
Flat. Okay.
Either way misses.
Okay, cool. Mud Method number 10 is going to attempt to punch you. Actually, attempt to punch Willie instead.
It makes sense. I'm not.
Is there anyone? Oh no, it's gonna fly. It's gonna fly 5 feet that way. Oops, 5 feet that way. 10 feet, and then it's 20 there.
Because it moved out of my range, can I make an attack?
Yes, you can.
It will be at
Sorry.
disadvantage, but it is something. It's pretty much one of the only things I can do with my reaction.
Yeah,
Oh, there we go. 15.
you hit it. You
I
kill it.
feel like I wasted my attack. Like,
You
I
killed
feel like I wasted my good roll. I should say. I would have rather
Yeah.
have done that on the thing.
Everybody gets
Everything-
one.
So because of the fact that it exploded there, it would hit me. But I'm already restrained, so it doesn't really matter.
But it could hit Orly.
But what from there?
Oh,
It's-
sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Leave.
because it's where it leaves my space.
Correct. Yes. So yeah.
I mean, I can make the dex if you want, but
Nah, it's fine. You're still covered in mud.
Can you make a dex save? Well, I suppose you must be able to make a dex save when you're restrained. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to get out of the fucking thing.
Yeah, you just get
6,
disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
that would be deliciously hard. You failed it once, yeah, get fucked. Just permanently restrained.
That's you forever.
Okay, so all right, okay, so Mud Method 10. Yeah, we use Torquil. 12, 10. Okay, the one above Leronok. Just gonna try and punch him with normal.
Fuck off!
What
What the fuck is this?
I should have stayed near Leonok to intercept. That's what I should have done.
The shit kicked on me. Not even fight back. He's crit me 3 times.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it to happen like this.
And
Hendrik,
that's
it is your
the story of how Lyranok passed. Oh my god.
turn. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Dan. Hendrik, it's your turn. I think he's deep in contemplation.
Yeah, I have a lot of options here.
Yeah, when just this thing, when you don't say anything, we aren't sure if you just aren't here or what.
I know. Lernok, do you need healing?
Can you heal me?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
You can throw a potion.
Well, fuck you, I guess. Never mind.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm saying it's
healing
like
cost is a save.
if you try and heal me and don't make the save and it wastes your turn,
Yeah.
then it's
Well,
a high opportunity cost.
Yeah, he can wait. He's bragging about being above half health last turn. I'm gonna stab this thing with a dagger, the one right in front of me.
Mhm.
Stabby. Actually, yeah, stabby. Actually, yeah, fuck it. Oh, the spear has reach, doesn't it?
No,
You're using a dagger, were you not?
No, I have a
Spear's
spear as well.
Spears
Spears don't have reach. Oh, you're right. It's pikes or some shit. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
just stab
pikes
him with a
do.
dagger. 12.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I will also move. I'll get attack of opportunity. That's fine though.
Okay, yeah, I'll try and punch you. 20.
Yeah,
2
that hits.
bludgeoning.
I'll take 2 damage.
All right. Okay, so it's now that one that you ran away from his turn. See if it gets his sicky breath back. Oh. What the hell did I just do? Nope, doesn't get
Oh,
that.
I could have actually moved. No, fuck it. I'll leave it there.
Torkel, it's coming for you. It's coming right at him. So
It's coming
18,
right for us.
17. I think that misses.
Yes.
Okay. Mud Mephit beside Orly. See if it gets his breath back. Doesn't. Punch. Natural 1. Yes. Loranic, your turn.
Right. I'm really gonna hope that this works, otherwise I might be in a lot of trouble. I'm gonna try and use Lay on Hands and hope, because it's not a spell, I don't have to make it effective.
We're answering this question this early in this campaign, yeah?
Pardon?
We're answering this question this early in this campaign.
We already
Let's do it.
answered
What was the
that.
question,
I'm hoping so. Yeah, I'll try and use Lay on Hands on myself.
Charisma saving throw.
Fuck.
Is it though?
Oh,
Fail.
Yeah, it's 18.
I decide it's charisma check.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
You're the god. I'm just curious.
Okay. Any other actions? Just end of your save, Lorana?
End of turn save.
Yeah. Orly, your turn.
There we go.
He's out.
I'm up.
He's out.
nice.
Just before Orly's turn, more of the floor falls away.
I wonder if this stone affects monk key.
We don't have a monk, so we won't know.
We will never
Well,
find
yeah.
out.
I don't know.
A lot of the acolytes in this setting are the monk class. Orly, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna attack. Oh, Jesus, do I even attack these?
It's a good question. There's a
Shove away.
very...
Where are the rest of them? Yes, good luck.
Can I shove away? I'm small.
And they
still
can
try
fly.
it.
If they're roughly 5 feet in the sky, and I'm 3'4". It's unlikely that I could do that, right, Cypher?
It's not the size that matters. It's the dice rolls that do.
Okay.
You can always try it.
Just stand on Leonok's body. I mean, Leonok.
So you want to try and push him?
Yeah, I'll push this one
Okay.
if I can.
Make
What
an
do I have to
athletics check.
roll? Strength?
Athletics.
Athletic. I'm really good at that. See?
No, unfortunately not. You don't push him away. He's got wings, my friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here and see if I can take more aggro.
Okay. Derek?
So question. My piety. Would pushing this
Mhm.
stone down this hole count as destroying alchemical, medical, pathological, or similar research?
No, because there's lots of vein stone in the world. That's what you would theorize anyway.
And being able to look down this hole, it's quite deep, yeah?
You've got 60-foot dark vision, right?
No.
I thought Dragonborn have dark vision.
No.
Nope.
Oh, well, it's fucking dark.
Right, I'm going to have to risk it. I'm going to push this stone down to this pit, please.
All right. Your abilities let you push that amount of weight. So with a heave, you lean and push into the minecart that's holding the stone. Heave, push, and it just pops off its rails and falls deep into the hole. It falls and falls into your crack as the stone hits something hard. Not sure if it's breaking apart or whatever else.
Jesus, what happens if those things do break apart anyways?
Not sure. Okay, that is your action to do that.
And I am going to try and protect Leonok. I'm going to move 15 feet backwards to try and cover Leonok some.
Okay. Torkel, your turn. Hendrick's up soon.
Oh, that's a lot of issues. I am going to use my movement and accept that I'll probably take an attack of opportunity and move 25 feet to the end of the ladder.
First, nothing.
And then I'm going to use my action now that there are. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to use my action to cast Healing Word on Lyranok.
Yep, what's your range on that?
I'll cast it at 60 feet.
Okay, yep.
Oh, Jesus. I'm so
Right.
sorry.
It works. No need for a dexterity, charisma saving throw or wisdom saving throw.
That's like as much damage as I take from a crit from them. So
This,
that's really good though. Thank you.
yeah, this is good news and bad news. Good news that, the vein stone isn't in range. Bad news that those holes go down fucking deep.
Yeah.
Oh. And that's my turn.
Mud method number 10. Or you're not thingy anymore, are you? You're not restrained anymore.
No, I'm not restrained.
Okay, it's gonna punch you for 16.
Miss.
Miss. Hendrick, your turn.
Infinite possibilities. If I kill any of these fucking things, they're gonna pop and restrain my buddies. So I think I'd rather just cast a healing word on Orly.
No.
No, okay, I won't. Never mind.
You're looking at Lyranok.
Oh, sorry, Lyranok. Yeah, sorry.
Yes.
I'm used to the name being underneath the thing. Yeah, sorry. Lyranok. Healing word. No fancy bullshit. Oh, whoops. God damn it. No fancy bullshit this time. Just 6 healing.
Yeah. If it helps, you guys have just tripled my health.
All right. Mud method.
And
Do you want to move anywhere?
Yeah, thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm gonna move.
You getting up the stairwell?
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Fuck these things. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
there.
these
I'm not
things can
fearing.
fly, so they can fly over the holes.
Oh, I was thinking about using Torkoal as a shield to get attack of opportunity things, but yeah, it's like fly over him or some shit. Okay, but yeah, that's fine. I'm good where I am. Okay.
Okay. This thing flies up towards Orly.
No.
I try and punch Orly in the face. Oh, nope. Okay. Next one.
Oh no.
I'm going to try and see if it recharges. It's
Oh.
Nope. Fine.
Oh.
No. Nothing. Luranak, it's your turn. Now,
Right.
bear in mind, at the end of your turn, more of the floor is going to fall away.
Yes. The issue is with my movement, I don't really think I can get anywhere that's fully safe.
You're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, disengage.
I'd rather not disengage. I will take the dodge action. And alright, this is raised, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool.
They might get
Alright.
advantage jumping across them.
Yeah, that's kind of my plan. I'm going to have to jump across because anywhere in my normal movement pretty much puts me flat bang in the middle of it. So if any of those extend, I'm a tad bit fucked.
Oh, we have a ladder here. We'll probably just move the ladder.
Don't know how far. Yeah, if you could land it across, that would also be good.
I like the
Yeah,
fact
I'll
that
take
the ladder.
whale when
Yeah.
he's not in range of the ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take the dodge action. I will move to here, and then through to here, and then through to here, and then next turn, because I'll have to. That's when I'll have enough movement. I'm going to try and move across, but I'll take dodge action, move there, and take a myriad of opportunity attacks.
I
Shit,
get-
I'll take this.
I get to
Disengage.
defend you
1, 2,
from
3.
one of them.
Well, hang on. They have to hit me first.
So, did you take the
'Cause they-
dodge action, disengage action?
Dodge.
Dodge. I guess it makes
Right.
sense.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nope. 4.
Should be 4 because I'm
4,
not. I haven't left this one.
Yeah, correct. So no
It is
advantage.
Nope, disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay. Nope. 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 Oh, last one. No.
Cool. There we go. So they use
caught
all their
you.
reactions, which means you guys can move a bit more freely. B, I have advantage on any deck saves to hopefully resist the vomit, and that's actually kind of it. Yeah,
Oh. Thank
Yeah, I
you,
agree, that's
Metal
cool.
Man.
that was my plan. Lyrinok's basically going to be doing he's pretty much doing a fighting retreat in that
Yeah.
he's purposely drawing attention to him so that it allows his allies to move more freely. But he's also being very careful. He's using what the staff is more being used as a warding stick effectively than as a weapon at this point.
I didn't know
All
you
right.
could dodge and move. I've
Yeah.
never seen it done before,
Yeah.
so I didn't know you.
That's just
All right. With the end of that turn, you hear the large crumbling and shaking as this entire elevator floor falls down.
Just that was close.
And so does that corner.
Torkoal audibly gasps. The fuck.
All right. Orly, it is your turn.
You can make that
Okay.
jump, right?
Orly, you're rogue. You can dash as a bonus action, and you can still take a full action. So if you want to dash and disengage as a turn, you can.
Yeah. I will quickly look at Thoric to see. So we kind of get a couple of seconds reaction. Kind of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just look at him and kind of like gauge what the fuck his plan is. See if I
I'm-
get some
I'm
kind of
good.
response.
Okay.
Okay.
But are you running?
Cool. Okay, so action, disengage, bonus action, dash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm small, so could I fit through this little thing here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fit through that gap there.
Okay. Cool.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Sure
It's the thin
thing.
little gap you're running. You're running across it, so give me an acrobatics check.
Quick question. I'm just trying to use the measure tool. What is it to place a point down and to continue
Q.
further on? Q. Yeah.
Q.
Okay. Cool. Acrobatics. Sorry.
Acrobatics for that gap.
You can also right click to do that, by the way.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Oh.
You just make it.
Oh.
Please.
4 decks, man. All right. Cool.
You just make it as you run through that gap. You lose your footing a little bit, and then keep your momentum and run through.
Okay.
I just imagine everybody running through these places like fucking Captain Jack Sparrow is.
That's what it felt like.
Given my dexterity score, that might be relatively accurate.
All right. Okay, so you're through there. Where are you going now with your dash? Rest of your
Oh shit! Yeah, dash. Yeah, I'll just.
Go straight there.
I don't know if I can go here.
You can. You can stand there.
Okay.
Decide.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. Thoric.
Okay. Leonok, are you okay for escaping yourself?
Yes, get out of here. Go.
That means no.
He's gonna jump that, isn't he?
Athletic score,
He's
man.
gonna fucking leap that because he's jumped probably
He's
7,000 feet
He's
long.
not gonna leap there. He's gonna leap to the exit.
Actually,
Okay.
yeah, I'm surprised he can't just jump from here to here.
Yeah, he's actually like he just jumps like the Hulk does and just.
So by center to center point, it's 15 feet, and my long jump, because I'm doing a running long jump, because I'm moving beforehand, I get the full strength score, so I get 20 feet of long jump. So I can just cover that.
Hey, Solus, instead of jumping from here to there, you could jump from here to there. You wouldn't trigger attack of opportunity from him, and you'd have a bonus because your height.
He doesn't have an opportunity attack. You already used that on me.
I
Oh.
end up. I am.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Is this raised? Yeah, this is raised, right?
Did all of them not use their opportunity attacks already? Like they've not.
The
given
one,
any
the
tests?
one that's on next to me.
No,
didn't.
that's just a minecart track. That's not
Everybody
raised.
else-
Oh, okay, my bad.
Everybody else did.
That one.
So-
That one doesn't. Oh, has still has its opportunity, but
So doing that path I went out, I can make it all the way to here.
Okay.
fucking
The giant of a dragonborn just runs through a breaking down underground cellar floor. Floorboards are creaking, stones falling away, mud is slung everywhere, literally. Torkel's joking.
He's actually just running like a space marine does, which is like
Pretty much.
It would, however, have been hilarious if he landed, looked really happy with himself, and then the floor under him.
Yeah.
Torkel is going to use his action to grab this ladder and then move forward so that he can lay out a 25-foot ladder, like from him to Lyrianok. Like this sort of diagonal.
Yeah, it might be a bit awkward as it's on the token layer, but I get what you mean.
Yeah, just in case anything else falls away with it, and then he's going to use the remaining. So that was 5 feet of movement, so he's going to move the remaining 20 feet from. So he would have been here, so he's going to go back.
So I'm just going to draw it to there, okay?
Yeah, let's go.
So we know what it's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we know what the ladder is doing. All right. Mud methods. You got any vomits left in you guys?
Oh fuck!
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If they vomit on me, I'm fucked.
This one's gonna move down here.
If they vomit on you,
Flat
I'm
over
going to
yours.
pick you up and drag you back.
A punch.
You might have to.
A punch. No disadvantage. No advantage.
Yeah, you're at disadvantage though.
Still dodge.
Still dodge. Okay, Hendrik, it is your turn.
So if I kill this one right here,
It'll explode.
I'll be sealing Lyranok's death, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
if you blow them up, they will do their. You son of a bitch.
Let's see
When we
here.
find out that his PC is actually a psychopath.
Yeah. Where are the witches?
I have met him for more than 5 minutes.
All
I don't-
my fucking spells touch. I'm going to
Wave.
fire bolts. 120 feet. Fuck it.
Which one?
One that's not close.
If you
to
could do that one,
I'll do that one.
I would be really
Yep.
appreciative because it's out of my splash zone and it goes next.
I always hit the wrong damn thing. Firebolt. There it is. 15, 10 damage. Holy fuck, guys! Look at that damage. Look at that damage.
It
Look at it.
fires, bursts into a series of mud, and it's also the summoner of these two, and they disappear.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, wait, I have a question, DM.
We're the
Yeah.
best.
Is this one immune to being restrained
Yes.
by mud? Damn it!
Good question.
It is a good question. But now you got 3 rid of them for the price of 1.
That
Alright.
only counts as one.
Yeah.
Still not back.
Oh, thank God.
Punch. Disadvantage.
Miss.
Loranic, it's your turn.
Oh, it's amazing how much more tanky I am when they don't have advantage.
Mm.
You know how fucking lucky, like seriously, you know how lucky we got with this whole breath recharge thing?
I don't know. He got a good couple of recharges in the beginning.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Armor for the nat 20s against you.
It's also true. That man did crit me 3 times. Right. So a normal movement is going to get me there.
Mhm.
I kind of need to move a little bit further than that, so I'm gonna have to dash and just take the opportunity attacks.
That's a fair
Okay.
trade-off, I think.
So, on
Regular. Fist attacks. 2 opportunity attacks. An 8
miss,
and a 16.
both miss.
Yes.
So like 30 feet, and then the dash will get me basically wherever I need to be. So he's pretty much going to be like to here
Gonna
more
be
or less,
there?
and it's like there, basically ready to leave.
Mhm.
He just wants to make sure that everyone gets out, so that like I don't know if worst of the worst, if something happens with Orly, he can still help out, but he's not going to just like dash away immediately.
Okay.
So he's pretty much he's ready to leave, but not just.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna roll something here.
Let's do it.
Do we all die?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Make me roll deck save. Let's do it.
Floor
Okay.
falls, everyone dies.
This elevator shaft disappears.
Okay.
The entire top of this structure falls through.
Oh man.
Orly and Torkel, the ground beneath you, crumble. Both of you make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Are we able to try and catch?
Can we help at all?
Yeah.
You can use a reaction to try and catch him, Thork, if you want. Make a
I will.
So
yeah,
give them
because
advantage,
will
I
also
guess.
I will
Yeah,
also
give them
like to try and
advantage.
help. Hang
Yeah.
on. If Thoric helps Orly, then I can help Hendrik.
Yeah,
I'll help Hendrik.
I'm helping Orly. So
Okay, cool.
Okay.
you have a second
Roll
roll.
one more,
Sturdy.
Orly. Roll one more. You got advantage from
Orly,
Thork.
Sturdy, you have advantage. So.
There you
Yay!
go.
Nice.
So what happens
it-
is the ground crumbles underneath the two of you. Hendrik and Loranic grab left and right of your arm, Torkel, and pull you forward. And Orly, you go falling, and Thork grabs you by like, the top of your white hair and rips you off the edge. Just as you
Thork just
disappear.
Thork doesn't help like save him. Thork just picks him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
By the
just
hair.
carrying him.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're just leaving.
Yeah.
Just drop it. It's like the back of his cutter.
Don't
Nope, we are
tell
gone.
me off.
Yeah. And with that,
Oh my god, we need to have a you'll have to toss me.
I cannot make that distance. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
toss. Dude, I'm so pissed. I put 4 into my decks. I've been saying the whole
Right.
fucking fight.
So with that, there's enough movement. The methods will physically not catch up to you. The group of you start to leave the stairs. As you're running up the stairwell, it starts cracking underneath you guys until you get to the first floor, the ground floor of Nathaniel's home, and you hear the clattering of ironworks and the stairs fall through, and the door closes back up on itself like it was never there to begin with.
I think we should get out of the house quickly, just in case.
I'm gonna
the
take the
rest of
empty
them.
wine bottle and smash it off the ground and declare that I'm never drinking again.
We need to arrest. We need to arrest whoever built this place.
He's
It's a
already dead.
crime.
He's dead.
Oh wait, no, he lived here. We don't know if he. No, wait, we know he didn't build the thing because it was older than him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The
You
it's
know,
probably 200 years.
no,
Deep-
dwarves live a really long time. He probably might have been here.
Deeply breathing, panting, the group of you have escaped a rough situation, eventually falling to your death. You find some answers. You salvage what is left of the mystery of whatever Nathaniel left behind. You guys deserve a level up.
Oh.
Hells, yeah.
I was also present for the fight.
You pissed off the enemy so well. You did a good job.
I was literally just there as a meat shield.
Good tank.
Level 4. I'm gonna skip a feat and put more into my decks. Fuck this game.
What was also funny though was that people were attacking you, Toxie, and I was just going, nope.
Nope.
That was great, yeah.
I know.
So,
do you know what the really funny thing? If you hadn't absorbed those hits, I would have gone down.
Ability to score improvement.
Yeah, you can get an ABI or take a feat.
I will be taking a feat.
To any of those guys rolling hit points, you can roll them now, or you can roll them later.
Time to.
That's acceptable.
Time to study optimum choices for clerics and sorcerers because I'm both of them. Figure out.
I'm going to roll because I always do.
Nice.
Okay. Not bad.
You get to add your con to that.
I think it does automatically.
Unless you have a con of 0.
What's the sorcerer's?
I have
1d6?
15 con.
Because it only rolled a d10, so I don't think it adds your con
I think-
automatically.
Well, once you're done with it, let's just see what it does. It should fix it.
It should be gone up to 30. It should be gone to.
Okay. Here's mine. Fuck you.
Reroll.
Reroll ones.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
That shit. It's my con.
Why did I have to download that?
Don't know what.
I had to download the Balotelli.avi.
I don't know why it sends us
Oh, rip. The feat I wanted.
AFV instead.
Which?
so weird.
Oh, yeah, what? I don't know what it is.
Which
It's just a
martial
ballad tell joke.
Which martial archetype I go for?
Time to level up.
Oh wait, hold on, no, that's subclass.
Yeah, I was going to say,
That's-
you've already picked
I already
yours,
have
haven't
it.
you?
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the third level thing.
Oh yeah, oh it's because I didn't pick it because I have something custom. It's asking me to pick it now.
Ah, yeah, no. Reroll ones. There you go.
Hey.
Fish.
I was going to say a ranger's not D10, but remembered you're that ranger rogue thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That
add
was a lot of fun,
one
guys.
to wisdom. So my hit points. Oh yeah, so it does count it. That's fine. I now 41 HP.
This is my character master's not rolling for some reason. It's weird. What 1d8. Okay, so
My subclass makes character master shit itself.
it's 1d8 plus
Con,
your
which would be
con
plus
mod.
4. You'd be plus 4 because you're at 18 con.
Yeah. 6.
The
Nice.
fuck is sorcerer's versatility?
Oh, it's a
One of those?
Tasha's feat.
Tasha's.
I think it lets you change your meta magic or your cantrips, maybe.
Can I make a
Oh,
purity
okay, yeah.
argument?
Yes,
Both
I am God.
both going further away from the exit to make sure Torkel escaped with the documents, and protecting Torkel and the others. It was more so Learnock, because Learnock was getting trashed on.
Yeah.
So I make an argument for a piety bonus. Or piety +1.
You did aid the weak. He was weak.
I'd be insulted, but it's very accurate.
He wasn't weak because of his physical strength. He was weak because he was
The
muddy.
situation made it difficult for
Yes.
you.
You may go up to 2 piety.
Thank you.
Now, does Hendrik get any piety?
No.
Safeguarding
Dark
dark knowledge.
Knowledge.
Well, to be fair, you did say destroy the get rid of the vein stone.
Yeah, but that's not dark knowledge. If
True.
it's dark knowledge, that means
Yeah.
you have to give Thoric negative piety for destroying knowledge.
Yeah, that's true as well.
I don't think it's
yeah.
dark knowledge.
Defending people from major threat, keeping
Yeah.
treating those you're starving. So I'm reading Baldry's now. Treating strangers
Mm.
respect. I don't think either Loranic or Orly get piety.
No.
No.
Torquil. Oh,
I
Torquil's still
mean,
on his
the gargoyle and the Mephits were a major threat to me, but I don't think they're going to kill the city.
Mm,
My character mancer's not working, so I'm just gonna have to do it manually, I think.
okay.
Which I don't know how to do.
Well, it's just a feat or an ABI anyway, so.
Yeah. My
But
total
spells.
my hit points goes up to 41.
Nice.
I don't think I gain any spell slots at
You do, fourth level, I think.
What do you?
For a full caster, yeah, you'll probably gain. For going up to 4, I think you gain 1 extra first and 1 extra second, maybe.
Yes. Fourth level, you gain an extra second level.
An extra second level, so I go from 2 to.
Yes.
Do you want us to deduct the damage we took from the fight, if we can remember, after the level up? Because it resets the hit points, isn't it? So.
I took 6. so-
Nah, I'm sure you guys will go and find somewhere to rest once we come in the back.
Yeah, I'd say that's the plan, anyways.
Yeah.
I can't manually edit them at the spell.
You can manually what?
Edit the spell totals.
Uh,
It should do it automatically.
I'll
Yeah.
hold on.
The
if-
character
if
mancer's
you-
not working.
Okay, so hang
You
on.
just
If
need
you
to change
go
the level.
into, if you go into like the character sheet,
Right.
the summary,
Uh-huh.
where you've got like the name, your class, your background, and things like that, and the top of the sheet.
Yeah, I changed it to 4.
Oh,
Wait, to change the spell slot things, if you click the cog at the top right, at the bottom left, there's an adjustment for spell slots.
Because I can
If-
put just 1 in there. Yeah. Because it'll modify it by 1, right? It'll give me an extra. No,
Yeah.
it's not worked either. That didn't work. I don't know if my whole sheet's just because it's not. I've put 4 in, but it's not changed.
does it say where it says hit dice? Does it say 3 or 4?
I can only see his
Three.
like character monster thing, so I can't see what he's doing.
Right. So yeah, it does
Okay,
sound
now I
like
can see.
you.
Oh wait, no, Sean. Oh, are you still in character monster?
No, I've been out of the character monster for ages. It doesn't work. I tried to use it and then it wouldn't.
Discard and exit. Let me do this. Oh, but me. 4. Spells. Yeah. What the fuck?
4 first levels, 2 second levels. Should be 4 and 3, right?
Yeah, it should be 4 and 3. Why isn't it doing that? Let me look at your sheet here. Okay, that worked. I give you 5 extra.
Wow, what a buff!
I'm so powerful. Hey, but that's a fact. That was up to 4 there.
Okay, no, oh, not 12. Fuck. Okay, no, you should be good now. It should be 4 and 3 now. There you go.
Yeah.
So remember, clerics can can prepare spells every day that they wish, but you always have your subclass spells prepared. So you might want to get a chance to look through your spells and then click the ones that are always prepared for you.
Yeah, I'll need to look at the character sheet more in depth, but I need to go off now.
Yeah, that's all
I
good.
am running late.
See you later then, Sean.
Really good session, guys. Well done. I'll
Yeah.
see you all on Sunday. I
Next
think.
Sunday. Yeah.
Yep.
Next Sunday.
Yeah. See you next Sunday.
Awesome.
Cypher,
Yes.
I have a quick question about